podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Because when he has been in the bright lights and enjoying his time, having fun and lapping it up, no problem, you're the big celebrity. You're in the bright lights, I've been in the dark, in the trenches, in the gym.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
People ask me, when does camp start? Camp started as soon as I bet Teofimo Lopez. As soon as I batted him and took all his belts, camp started the next day.
What a right hand from George Kambosos, and the takeover was down.
He's a good villain, though. He's a good villain.
Do you feel in charge?
Could have fought anybody. Lomachenko, Devin Haney. Unfortunately, Lomachenko's not available. Beautiful. Devin Haney, step up. Now we'll take your belt.
This is Sparta!
SDS Promotions.
But he says he'll finish his fight as a king. What's a king to an emperor?
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ringwalk Danny.
Oh, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and coming to you live from the WBC convention. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, and I'm joined alongside the baddest on the planet, the best co-host there is, Ringwalk Danny. What up?
Champ, what up, man? We in Mexico, baby, the motherland.
We are in Mexico, and all right, we got a bunch of shit happening here. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to get rid of him. He's gone. So this is what we're seeing right now. This is the actual convention. As you guys can see, it's about to start. People are loading in, and that is the main stage over there where we'll be getting, I guess, all our announcements. Today isn't the big day that you guys want. It's obviously not the fighter meetings.
That'll be Wednesday.
Or fighter orders. What is it called?
The mandatories.
The mandatories,
Mandatories.
Yes.
Mandatories are Wednesday.
TBV is in the building. We're in
In the
Acapulco.
building.
And you know, it's been fun, man. You know, we got to hang out with Antonio Tarver yesterday. Shadeja Green is here, so she was mingling and getting
Nonito. We was with Nonito last
shout
night.
out to Nonito and Rachel Donaire, who were amazing
Absolutely.
last night. And,
Twitter space. People asking on Twitter space.
Are we doing Twitter
Yeah.
space? Okay, Danny says yeah.
You don't want to?
I mean, I didn't know. We can definitely do it. It's not hard at all. Who asked for it? Let's see. Is it a Twitter user?
Yeah, so that is, it says try delete, says no Twitter space. So,
we're going to do that right now for y'all. We are live at the WBC convention here in Acapulco.
Acapulco, Guerrero, Mexico.
That's right.
Shout out to Abuela in the chat, says Abuela has arrived. Shout out to you.
I want to thank Mauricio Suleiman, obviously, for, allowing me and Danny to come out here and, have the access that we have. And being able to set up, man, and go live, it's something that, obviously we want to do.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to tell people they can't cross through there. I'm gonna have to get physical. Is this what this is? You gonna make me get up?
I told you that's what was gonna
Well,
happen.
I mean, I wanted you to block it off. I thought that would have been enough.
Well, yeah, I did too. But I knew that shit was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
It is
We rocking out.
a very large, open space. We got another camera here to the right just to show you things as they come in.
People coming in right now, so boom. I just wanted to check that audio. We sound beautiful, champ.
So this is
beautiful.
the view of of the amount of people just flooding in through the back doors. And obviously,
I saw Junior Macabu walk up just a few seconds, or walk in, I should say, just a few seconds before you switched over. We've seen Chiquita Gonzalez in the building.
Yeah, it's a lot of people here, bro.
Absolutely.
A lot of people here. Who we seen yesterday?
Man, Abel. We seen Abel Sanchez.
No, the heavyweight. What's the heavyweight?
The heavyweight.
Riddick Bowe was
Oh,
here.
yeah, Riddick Bowe, yes,
I
last
mean,
night.
it's just so many, bro. It's so many amazing athletes that have put it down, and they're here joining us today. And we're going to be, commentating the press conference.
Or the opening ceremony, and then obviously there is seminars and there is workshops and other things throughout the week that we'll be covering. So much content to bring you guys, and just so much information that typically boxing fans are not privy to, so this is their opportunity to be privy, right?
And I'm wondering here if how's that live band? Can you guys hear that coming in?
Let us know. Bob Saget says that it's studio level audio.
Oh, beautiful.
So beautiful on that end.
Thank you.
Let us know how the music is in the background.
Yeah, the background.
Bro, they got like bands. They got like.
It's not like we could control the music in the back. We just want to know how bad it is. Is it bleeding through? It's on.
Okay, because they said it's not.
Well, it was muted earlier,
Oh, okay.
but remember we're on they're on a delay. Yes.
They're on a delay.
But if you are watching this on YouTube, do not forget to hit that thumbs up button, as it's gonna help with the visibility of the show. It's gonna let people know that we're live here in Mexico for the 60th annual
WBC convention. Yo, that's crazy to think.
It's number 60 already.
Yeah. Ness, go to the two shots so we can show the stage, because right now, even though nothing is occurring on stage, they're playing a slideshow of conventions from the past. And I literally seen the one 40 years ago. It was the 20th anniversary.
No way.
And it was Jose Suleiman, rest in peace, and Muhammad Ali, rest in peace.
Oh, wow.
So it was, I just want the people to see, be able to see what we're seeing right now, as we definitely have not been to all 60 conventions.
No, we haven't. No, we haven't.
But, just showing you guys a bit of that WBC history there. And
you can just see how many people are coming. I mean, how many seats you think they have prepared? Over 100, definitely.
Oh,
right?
man, no, this is
300
this
seats?
is 300-400 seats easily.
Really?
Easily. Oh,
I do feel like just this one, this left side is a lot.
I feel like
and
the
then there's a
left
middle
side,
and a right.
Yeah, I feel like we're anywhere from 300 to 500 seats in here.
Wow.
And obviously there's plenty of cameras. We have the military band playing in the front. We have the translators, bro.
Yes, and
fucking
they're boxed in, bro.
Live translators for, obviously there's people from all over the world coming.
But I want to give a little detail on the translators. I don't know if you noticed, they have a desk like us set up, but it's encaged.
Bro, they said that. Yeah, I saw it.
It's a glass.
I saw it, bro. It's badass.
Yeah, man.
I saw it. They said that the spot for the Jake Paul stream was worse in terms of noise than this. They said that this is really good.
Okay.
That they hear us loud and clear. They do say.
So, what I do want to ask you guys is, what do you prefer? Should we just go straight stage, or split with stage and ourselves? I mean, I don't know.
like the split.
There's nothing really to show you on the stage as of yet, but there are slides, like Danny said. Cleto Reyes is here as one of the official sponsors, and they got a bunch of little mini rings set up. Who else did you see as an official sponsor?
Adidas Boxing is in the building.
Adidas Boxing.
Adidas building.
Oh, and the other one, bro, I want to get. What up? Yo, that was crazy. So we're back, and we're back on the same live stream, which is crazy, because the internet dropped for quite some time, and now it's back.
Now it's back. We had to definitely get that resolved.
I thought we were going to have to restart, and it looks like it picked up right where we left off. So there will be some dead air in that, I'm sure. But the place is filling out. Lord, everyone is here.
It's funny. This is my first convention, obviously, but yesterday you were saying how the resort at least felt very empty and quiet, and how you didn't feel there was many people. Things have changed a bit, huh?
They certainly have changed. People keep piling in. There's Mia
St. John walking in.
And
Sebastian Fundora
yeah,
right there with
Fundora.
Samson.
Where he's in the front?
They're right
Oh
there.
yeah, that. Wow, he's so tall. Let me see if I could go to that shot. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Let me see. Nah.
Yeah, he's right there. That's Sebastian.
No.
That is Sebastian.
No.
Yeah.
That is not him.
Oh, that is not him. No.
He's taller than that with glasses.
Yeah.
But we're back. And the convention is definitely underway. The opening ceremony has not started, even though we missed being able to screen share and show you the messages from the, I guess, champions that are not going to be able to make it. Tyson Fury obviously sent in a video message. Mike Tyson sent in a video message. And
Mike Tyson
Canelo,
too?
yeah, Canelo.
I didn't see a Mike Tyson one. I only saw Floyd, Tyson, and Canelo.
Yeah,
which was weird because
he said I only saw Floyd, Tyson, and Canelo.
Those were the only 3 videos I saw.
Oh, you meant? Oh no, because
Tyson
I'm like,
Fury.
I know, but you
meant Mike Tyson.
I did, but when you're saying it back and you're like, I only saw Tyson, I'm like, bro, that is Tyson, but you're thinking Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
It's so confusing sometimes.
But I didn't. I was
it's crazy
saying
that they're both heavyweights.
I was saying that. I mean, one's named after the other, no?
Yeah.
I was saying that to say because we have not. I fucking lost my train of thought. Oh, I didn't hear what Canelo said in his message, but Canelo was a confirmed guest, and like you said, the rest were people that are not coming. So now I wonder if Canelo's canceled.
They are flooded in.
There go Antonio Tarver in the building.
I'm seeing people
that's
with box rec shirts.
My boy from Matchroom. What's his name?
Who? Oh yeah, Kevin Rooney.
Kevin
Rooney
in the
Let
building.
me see if I could go to that shot.
Right. Yeah, yep. Mr. Rooney in the building walking in.
There you go. He's in shape too. Hey, he had a couple of fights. He got to make it to ESPN, believe it or not.
Yeah, he fought professional, like 7-8 fights, no?
Yeah. Can't hate that, bro. And he literally was on TV, like on an ESPN card. So
with a winning record too, right?
Oh yeah.
He had a winning record. I know him and Boo Boo go back. Bob Saget, what up, champ? Andrew Smith, what up? Art Jonesy, what up? What up?
So that's
the band.
You sure?
Yeah, bro, that's the band.
Damn, they sound like
that's the band.
They sound like they are an opera or something.
And I hope you motherfuckers don't keep talking the whole time.
No, I think he meant we talking. No, we wasn't talking. We was panicking because the stream was out, bro. So we was panicking a little bit. And people are still entering. All the back doors are open, and people are just flooding in.
Yeah, there's people everywhere in here, man. It's crazy.
A lot of content creators on hand. Your favorite content creators are here. You got Fight Hub is here. ID Boxing is here.
Little Giant Boxing.
Yup.
Dino
Boxing is here. Who else did we see?
Who else?
It's quite a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy to remember. I did see Shadeja Green. She's here again. She was there last night, but she's got her belt this time.
She brought the belt.
Mauricio's over there.
Okay. Bro, did you see all the pinatas? Did you see all the pinatas that they have of all the champions?
Yeah.
They made pinatas of all the WBC champions. Not all of them, but many of them.
Did you guys know that the WBC has a mascot? I did not know that.
Bro, yeah, I didn't know that
I did not know
either.
they had a mascot. So, yeah, that was new information to us. And he's actually sitting in the front. I actually got video, but I don't have my transfer cable. Let me see. I might could connect it and show you a video of him from last night that I got. Now, we're having, I guess, how do I say this? There's a debate as to whether or not it's a mask or if this person is real. You know?
What do you mean real? Like you think they look like that?
Yeah. Why not?
Bro,
You acting like you haven't seen people look like that in life.
Bro, only time I've seen somebody look like that is in the movie
commercial?
Teen Wolf.
No, and the Geico commercial.
With Michael J. Fox.
The Geico commercial too, though.
Really?
You don't think? Damn, that ain't connect. That's whack. I'm gonna have to.
Yo, shout out to Alex in the chat. We appreciate it. Yo, they said that the WBC is copying Jake Paul with the mascot.
Well, that's a totally different mascot. Let's be real. Like,
yeah, Jake's is a robot.
Jake's is a robot. WBC. I'm going through hell to get it connected because I want you to see exactly. You know, because Danny doesn't believe it's real. We'll see.
I think it's a fucking mask. Is what I think.
Totally not a mask. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, we're live. All good, all good. Don't worry about it.
Shout out to Felipe.
Yeah, shout out to Felipe. So here we go. I'm going to show you this. Where do we go? Where do we go? Source? No source?
Yo, they say Bibble eats his cereal with Mexican tears.
With Mexican tears?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Whatever that means. Here we go. Now we got it.
Bow.
So I don't want the camera, but I do want this. And then we'll go here. Oh, maybe I should do this first.
Yeah, careful, champ. Careful, champ. Okay, they got a group of young ladies walking in. We're all wearing WBC shirts.
Actually, we can actually show all these pictures, bro. You know, give them something to see.
Okay.
This was yesterday at the cocktail.
At the opening cocktail.
This is Danny and Riddick Bowe. Took a few of Danny here.
I don't even.
With Riddick.
I ain't even see these yet.
Give you a zoom.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all see that?
Spanish Ross.
That top button unbuttoned. Yeah.
Then this is
Shadeja
Junior Makabu and Shadeja Green.
Yeah.
As you can see, tall Fondora right there. Look at Fondora in that, like, I go to private school and I got to wear an outfit.
You funny as hell.
I love him, though. I said, yo, you don't remember? He's like, of course, man, from Vegas. I'm like, oh, it felt like you ain't remember us, you know. But, yeah.
Yo, real quick, Boxing Ambassador member for 15 months at the champ level says, thank you for all the work. We appreciate you. There are wolfmen. Danny Crazy, LOL.
They are wolfmen. And wait, I haven't showed y'all that, so I'm going to go through that. I'm going to get through all these pictures quick. This Shadeja Green, you know I was on my publicist shit. She's boxing's best kept secret, so I had to make sure everybody in the building knew exactly who she was. So I took mad pictures for her. That's her and Fondora little video. You know, all you're going to see is a lot of Shadeja and Jelena. This Tarva and Shadeja. These two blackouts, I don't know what that is. That's me feeling real nice. Look how drunk I am.
Bro, look at all that sweat.
Look at that smile.
Look at the sweat on your
Call
shirt.
me 2 Cup. Call me Tony 2 Cup. See, 1 cup, 2 cup, 1 cup. But look, who's the real heavyweight, though? Watava looking little. Watava and Danny look like they in the same weight class. Yeah. Damn, Danny, why you was living it up? Look, he gonna crop me out.
I'm
Yo,
drinking
Danny
the water.
cropped me out. Danny cropped me out. Why you crop me out like I wasn't there and shit? So this Mia St. John and the champ, Shadeja Green.
Yo, Canna talking about Latin roast.
I told him. That's Mauricio and obviously Shadeja Green. You know what I'm saying? So we did a lot of that. But this is what I'm talking about. Danny's telling me this dude's not real.
Some ass, bro.
And I'm like, bruh, they could have found him in the cave somewhere.
Yo, Boxing Ambassador said, y'all both lost mad weight. Wow.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yo, he's sitting in the front with a 3-piece suit, and he still got the face. So I'm like, yo, it's real. Plus, I don't know, like, don't we be seeing shit like that in towns, like in countries like Mexico and shit?
Man, I don't know. We be hearing shit.
Exactly. You be hearing shit.
We be hearing shit, champ, but.
So this is Fondora the day before at the pool. Look how, he's just so big, this dude. And that's his sister. And it's like the exact opposite. She's mad thin, and he's like super tall.
She tall too, though.
I don't think that was still too tall. Look. Let me play it one
No,
more
I
time.
saw her last night, bro. She's tall. Like, for a woman, she's tall. Like, she got height.
Look. I mean, I guess, I don't know. What do you think she is, 5'8", 5'6"?
5'8", probably, 5'9". Something like that, something like that.
See, she's not even as tall as the dad in that shot, but, you know. So,
Yo, they said we need to get the TBV banner behind us.
nah.
Bro, you know that's what you're showing.
No, I know. I know.
Oh.
I know. Let me see it. Bam. Bam. This is now I got the area. Oh, no, I got to do it like this. Oh, yeah. So now I got the hands free, baby. Look. Actually, I can do that, right? Oh, no, I can't.
Good.
Nah, I can do it like this. Look, let me see. And this probably, yo,
Yo, they're saying that's definitely a mask.
how you know?
Bro, that's what they're saying in the chat.
They don't know.
You don't know.
No, they don't know.
You don't know.
They don't know.
You don't know.
Wait.
Bro, brother, just leave it.
Ray Flores here. Let me see.
WBC convention.
Whoa. A lot of interference on that channel. Damn, that was supposed to sound way better than that. That was supposed to sound way better than that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when Ray is on the mic again, something sounds open on that channel. We might have to call the tech.
Yeah. Definitely sounds open.
We might have to call the tech, man. Do you remember the short one?
Hell no.
Damn, bro. You know you do. This guy is lazy.
I don't remember his name. I remember what he looked like, I think. But in the meantime, in between time, if you are tuned in, make sure to smash that like button. We are live in Mexico at the 60th WBC annual convention here in Acapulco, Mexico.
They're now showing pictures of Jose Suleiman and Nelson Mandela.
Mandela. Look at that.
Bro, and that's just for the people that like to disrespect the WBC, man. This is how long they've been around. You know, me and Danny were having an off-air conversation yesterday about, you know, just this in general and how the WBC do so much, bro, like to help boxing. And I know, you
Look,
know, you want more from them.
There goes 40 years ago, Muhammad Ali and Jose Suleiman at the
And
20th
Frazier,
convention.
bro.
And Frazier.
We met a dude that's been working for the WBC 30 years and another dude that's been working 56 years.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. And you know, these seminars, they have official seminars. What was the referee we met? I mean, the judge that he said he can't. What is it, Tim? I forgot.
Lawrence Cole.
No.
Oh, Tim Cheatham.
Tim
Cheatham.
Cheatham.
Lawrence Cole said he definitely could get him on the show.
There goes Celestino.
Oh, yeah, there goes our
You
friend
ain't even
Celestino
connect the
Ruiz.
third mic, did you?
I
You left
did.
it hang. Okay, you did.
Of course.
Oh, shit.
Of course, champ. Of course, champ. So
Damn.
we are just waiting.
But if someone sat there, they won't be seen.
No, I mean, I'd have to
Zoom out?
Just zoom out.
Oh, wow.
Just zoom out. No problem.
Oh, look at Oscar De La Hoya and Julio Cesar Chavez.
Wonder how long ago was that?
I wonder if Oscar's actually going to come. Is he a confirmed guest or no?
Not that I've seen the WBC put out.
Para subirlos de inmediato.
See, something's open.
Yeah. Damn, champ.
Cuz
You want to go look for him?
I do.
All right, go ahead, champ. I got you. No problemo. We are live in Acapulco. You guys just saw Jose Suleiman, rest in peace, there pictured with Mike Tyson at, you know, is that Ali with a crown? And Klitschko? I think that's Ali with the crown. Yup, Ali with the crown. Vitaly Klitschko was there. There's Ali and Jose Suleiman. So, definitely interested. Yo, Candace saying this, if you fighting border wars, don't eat the paired tacos. Yo, I'm trying to think. We definitely have not ate off the resort yet. We did go off resort to get that fire, which really ain't fire. Let me tell y'all, that Mexican pack ain't really hitting. To all my smokers right now, bro, the Mexican pack got so much seed, so much stems. It's like terrible. But yeah, we went down to the beach, had a couple drinks. Waited on that to arrive, the pack to arrive. Let's see what the chat is saying though. Bob, we'll be back in studio probably Monday, right? Monday. Foxy, we appreciate it. Let's see. Last night was definitely a good time. We had a few cocktails at the cocktail mixer that they had last night. Went to the beach for a little bit. I went to the pool for a little bit. Had a drink with Abel Sanchez and Tom Loeffler. Got to catch up with them. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good so far. This was supposed to start, no bullshit, like 45 minutes ago. So I don't know like when they're actually gonna kick it off, but it was supposed to be 45 minutes ago. So we just rocking and rolling. We just rocking and rolling. Hell yeah, Michael Manning. Yo, hey, it's funny because you said when in Rome, got it. Ness said when in Rome, gotta do what the Romes do. So it's funny that you say that. Yeah, they served us a tourist pack. Well, tourist areas here in Mexico, the pack is controlled by certain groups of people, and it is what it is. Damn, he funny as hell. Boxing ambassador, we may or may have not went Saturday night while we were in TJ before catching on our flight. We may or may not have a great time watching the World Series there if we happen to be there. But yeah, it was cool. Yeah, man, hopefully we don't have any more internet issues. We are hardwired. We are Ethernet, so it ain't like we Wi-Fi trapping, nothing like that. We definitely connected to the Ethernet. Hopefully we don't have any more. Yes, Michael Manning, exactly. It's the C word. It's the C word.
I think I figured it out. I went to talk to him, and I told him what was going on. Let me see something. Because he says that is the open podium mics. You see there's a podium to the left and a podium to the right?
Yeah.
But if he was telling the truth, isn't that Ray Flores right there?
Yeah.
So we should be able to hear him. See, I hear someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully that
we working shit out.
Hopefully that works itself out once people start talking on the mics, because what we have obviously is a direct line from the microphones to us here, so that when people are on the podium, you guys will be able to still hear them as good as you hear us. Is how they say in the sound world. In theory, it's supposed to work that way.
In theory, it should work. In theory, it should work.
But there is a lot of air and or echo noise.
Yo, come on,
that.
y'all. We in Acapulco. Y'all know we've had some ceviche. We had some seafood already.
Yeah, I
the
definitely
shrimp was banging.
The shrimp was banging. That might be where I go tonight and just ask for maybe more rice, or because the veggies was rocking, but they not filling.
Nah.
You feel me? So might need a little add to that. So I just seen Sean Porter. I just seen Sean Gibbons. Sean Gibbons is the manager of Casamaro. He's also the manager of Isaac Cruz. Damn. And he just said to me, like, yo, I got to come out. Y'all had to win, man. Y'all in Vegas, right? I'm like, yeah. And I forgot that he's Isaac Cruz's manager.
Yeah, obviously famous for working with Manny Pacquiao for many, 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 many years.
I would say the second half, not many, right? Wasn't it the second half? Like after they got rid of Michael Kuntz, right? Because Michael Kuntz was the original.
Yeah, but it was still like, wasn't it like a good 8 years, 10 years?
Really? Wow. You know, I lose track of time. I don't know the 10 because that's like almost my whole career. So I don't know that he was working with Michael Kuntz that long. I mean,
Sean Gibbons.
I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know that Sean Gibbons was working with because he was with Michael Kuntz. But it doesn't matter. He's here. Porter was there, like I said. Who else, man? It's just so many. It's
So-
kind of hard to tell.
So
you.
Canelo is confirmed, but I did see a video message while they were playing the video messages of the other
Oh,
fighters
they replayed it?
that aren't coming. So I don't know if he was saying he isn't coming anymore, but he was confirmed. He absolutely was confirmed. So they say, yo, Weedy says, I think I'm an Aztec warrior now. How do I think that?
Because you Mexican?
I am in the motherland. We home, baby, we home. But definitely still waiting, champ. And I'm not going to lie, like, it's a bit disappointing because
It's funny because Mauricio's up at the podium. Everybody's at the, not the podium, there's a desk.
at the
He's
table,
at the
yes.
desk or the table. I don't know who they're waiting for. But we could get creative here. I'm going to send this email out, and then I'm going to go on a hunt and bring people back to the chair. Fuck it. We don't need nobody. I don't need no stinking
Well, I don't.
convention. I do this shit on my own. I just get people and I sit them there for you. I know that ain't your thing. I could go get them.
Yeah, no, I just don't know that they're going to want to get up while the convention's going on.
But it hasn't started.
I know, but
Like right now, if I grab a Fundora or
But-
Nonito, they'll probably come back and sit down with us.
yeah, they might. I just want to know what time. It was supposed to start 50 minutes ago, brother. So I got to piss. Feel me?
Yeah. This is show business, bro.
Okay, so they're saying recap the weekend while we wait.
I mean, we seen Bivol do his thing, and honestly, he impressed me. I mean, me and Danny had that conversation off air
He was very impressive.
as to what's next and who actually wins. I don't know that I can pick Better Biev over Bivol. The only
We
knock-
actually were arguing on who's going to open as the favorite.
yeah. I think that Better Biev opens as the favorite.
And I think that Bivol opens as a slight favorite.
But he's basing that off of Bivol's win over Canelo, and he's like, yo, the bookies lost money because he upset. Canelo was the favorite, so they lost. So they got to factor that in, and they're going to make him a favorite now so that you don't bet on him, or if you do bet on him, you don't make him budge. Now I can see Fundora taking pictures with Samson Lewickovic
And his sister,
and
Gabriela.
both Fundoras.
Yes.
But yes, also prayers for Ayadios. Obviously, suffered. He had a tough time in that ring, and there's mixed reports. Here at the WBC convention yesterday, they did do a moment of silence. Shout out to Jill Diamond from the WBC that cares.
Moment of prayer,
Moment of prayer.
basically. And just did it again about 20, 30 minutes ago here.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
wasn't aware.
Yeah, you had stepped. But definitely.
Now we're
you know,
getting slides of Manny Pacquiao and some of his, I guess, memorable fights.
Yo, so if you're Bivol, right, because they asked him after the fight, obviously people want to see, or people think that we're going to see Canelo next. Does he?
Well, it sounded
Drop
to
down.
me. It sounded to me like he wanted undisputed.
Well, yeah, but then Canelo.
and it sounds
And
to me that
I
Eddie.
said, and I said next for Canelo, obviously coming back from that injury and shit.
I see Eddie is trying to position Bivol, who's his fighter, to fight Canelo next, which makes more sense from a business standpoint. If you lose to Canelo, you still got your undisputed fight there with Better Biev. But if he loses to Canelo in the rematch, then that line that Danny was talking about, it won't be there. He won't get that.
Well, I think that'll come after the Better Be a fight.
No, I'm saying you said you feel he open up a favorite. I feel he won't. If he takes the Bivol fight, if he takes the Canelo fight and loses, he's definitely not opening up as a favorite to Better.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do that though. I don't think he's.
You think it? Well, remember, if he follows the business, he will not fight Better Be first. He's got to choose legacy over money. The Canelo rematch is worth more money.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's got to choose legacy. So we got to see what he decides to do. But he
But
does.
I think
he
that
does,
the money. I think that the money he knows. Like, think about it, bro.
Like,
now-
why
now-
is it so hard to go around?
Like
Hard
now,
to start body slamming motherfuckers.
like now, Canelo. I mean, there is an opening.
But I'm saying, you see,
Yeah,
he literally
yeah,
had to lift
no, I
his
hear
fucking
you.
leg to get by. So, like, why would you be uncomfortable than being comfortable?
No, I hear you, but you know, like we knew this was gonna happen being here.
I get you, bro. You're right. Is that what you want to hear?
No, I just don't
My
want to
point-
keep talking about
My
it.
point is still common sense. Why would I squeeze and raise one leg to get by when I could just go around and be perfectly
So
fine?
you don't think that Bivol beating Better Beef makes more money because now you get to fight possibly? Like, think about it. Now Bivol can legit fight for double undisputed if he wanted to. He could fight Canelo at 68.
I mean, the way you opened up, I got to disagree. I don't think it makes more money. Maybe if you rephrase what you're saying, but as soon as you said, don't you think no.
So
Canelo-
a double undisputed fight with Bivol and Canelo doesn't make more money than for one belt.
But the thing is, he's got to go in there and beat Better Beef to get a double undisputed.
Yeah.
That we're literally debating right now as to can he open up as a favorite or a dog. So I don't know that he's gonna be able to beat Better Beef to come back. Oh, so this is like a clip of Acapulco.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
And you were right. Danny said that this was famous for the cliffs, and now they're showing like, okay, so this is the revamp of Acapulco. Okay. It looks nice.
Well, that's that. Damn.
That does look nice. But the water's dark over here. It's not as blue as I would like it to be. And that's another thing. I'm shocked Canelo didn't come when he loves golf so much. I hear the courses here are great, right?
Yeah, Abel actually.
Sanchez. for
Abel
those that don't
Sanchez,
know.
yes. When we were at the pool yesterday, he was saying that the course was probably one of the best courses he's played on.
Wow. He asked Danny his handicap. He was about to take Danny to go play.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, champ, I'm still learning.
Oh, look, Danny was like, oh, we should go have dinner and watch the cliff divers. And somebody just put Acapulco cliff divers. I didn't even know that was a thing, bro. Nope.
No, that's not gonna work.
Let me try something.
So right now, as you guys can see, Ray Flores, another gentleman on stage, getting things kicked off. Let us know. How does that sound? Can y'all hear that? How does that sound?
Yeah, I don't know, man, because I don't want to say it sounds doubled, but it does sound like it's, well, Ray sounds different.
WBC convention here.
They're
Yeah,
saying
that-
it's distorted.
Yeah, it's too much distortion in that line. I don't even know how.
Yo, you think if we turn that on and just have it, no?
Hell, that's going to pick up. I doubt
Bullshit.
it. Let me see. Well, we can hear it, but I think it's the same as leaving these mics open. But you're right. I mean, we're talking here, so maybe that one. How's that sound, guys? How's that sound? Let us know. Okay, they say it's okay right now. All right, turn the gain knob down. I wish we had control of the gain on that last line. We just do not. So they're actually asking us to give un fuerte aplauso, which means a strong applaud for who are we? Everyone standing up for Mauricio. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and clap it up for Mauricio because you know he's the man. You know what I mean? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the first governor, Evelyn, I couldn't even, I missed her last name. So they're introducing the table.
Yes, and they introduced the governor of the state of Guerrero, the first woman, and then they just introduced Mauricio.
President of the WBC, and that looks like Julio Cesar Chavez, right?
To his right, yes.
Okay.
They got the Social Security people up here?
Oh.
And right now, they'll be introducing.
Which they said she doesn't need an introduction, but we do need it.
So right now, no introduction needed. Julio Cesar Chavez being introduced in the room.
Wow, they're bouncing around. I thought they were going to keep going to the right.
No, they're.
Hi. So that's Jess from the Bronx and La Cobra. No, shit. I called her La Cobra yesterday. What's her name? The boxer? It's not La Cobra.
Marlene? You talking about Marlene?
No, that one in the front of.
Oh, I didn't see.
So we're just getting a lot of introductions. They're introducing the entire table.
And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically just try to translate, champ, because so right now they're giving credit to the hotel staff and the property here for accommodating and hosting the WBC convention. Obviously they're tending to thousands of people, champ. There's thousands.
Nah,
of people
it is a nice property too. We talked about that.
They said it looked like a gang of dudes at the convention for sure. Definitely a lot of people.
There's a lot of women too. Don't get that confused.
So,
man, are they gonna like introduce everybody?
Yeah, cause they're introducing people sitting down in the front row right now.
Wow.
I think my Spanish is a bit better.
They got Ray Flores as the official announcer as well.
Shout out to Ray. So right. So that's the president of tourism here in Acapulco. It was part of the 1986 World Games, they said. So
what does el licenciado mean? Like a lawyer? Lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, Mauricio's a lawyer.
Yeah.
That's a lot of years of school. Shout out.
Yeah, I don't know who just introduced, but you know,
word,
we rocking
word,
and
boxing
we rolling.
ambassador. Word. Talking about where the girls at. Dog, this is a boxing convention. Y'all worried about women, but there are women here, man.
Definitely.
But they,
women here.
you know, everybody came with their party.
Significant other, or we here to work, man.
Yeah, man. But if you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Let's go ahead and spread the word that we're transmitting live from right here in Acapulco, Mexico for the 60th annual convention for the WBC. And it is underway. We're going through a lot of
introductions
and applause and hellos, but soon enough we should be getting to the nitty-gritty.
Absolutely.
But I mean, is this probably what this is, though? It is a grand.
Yeah, it's an opening ceremony.
So are you supposed to like, is this just to let guys like you and me and the viewers watching, who's at the convention or the important people of the convention?
Oh, I'm sure that they're going to introduce, certain individuals, give them the time to speak, give us an overview on what to expect out of this weekend, things like that. It takes a lot of people to put something like this together, and I think that they're just trying to give everybody their due credit. That's all. Yo, boxing pound for pound Jack is hilarious. He said, did you guys register as a couple to save the extra $50 on registration? Motherfucker, we invited guests. We ain't registering. What's wrong with you?
We media, bro. We don't have to pay. We media. We don't have to pay for entrance into the convention. Obviously, there's travels and
things like that.
And food.
Jesus.
Even though the food is not expensive, but it's expensive in the sense that you're going to spend what you normally spend, but you're going to get more quality food.
Absolutely.
So, like, we spent $20 a piece, but we had ceviche.
No, we
shrimp.
spent. It was $40 a piece.
No.
It was $40.
No, it was $40 total.
It was $76 total.
So maybe I'm thinking this mornings. The mornings.
Yeah, the mornings is 40. Yeah, the mornings is 40.
It was 76.
76. But
damn, 40 each, or almost 40 each.
40
I thought it was
each.
cheaper.
40 each, but it was 2 drinks each. Look,
Bob Saget, I didn't. He tapped me. He made me do it. I was being good. He like, pat, 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 pat.
Yo, Floyd will not be here as he's in Dubai for his fight this Sunday. With Deji.
He said, Ness kept your 40, Danny. No, I didn't. He kept mine, probably. Talking about it was double.
Nah, bro, it was 76, but we got 2 drinks, ceviche appetizer. First of all, y'all know seafood ain't cheap.
And we had shots.
That's what I'm saying. We had 2 shots.
Decent. It was decent.
We had 2 shots. You had your drink. I had my little sippy. We had shrimp meal. Fucking the ceviche. We ate good, champ. We ate good.
Shout out to the boxing ambassador, $10. He says, a little help for the lunch, champ. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, champ. We appreciate all donations, super chats, all the help, that cash apps, everything. These trips don't come cheap, but we put in that work for the boxing people, for you guys, to give you guys some exposure to what is going on in the WBC convention.
S.A. Robs, what exactly are you talking about? Are you talking about the podium, audio? I'm lost. So I have no clue who's speaking now. I'm trying to identify. Okay, here we go. So they got
we have a guest speaker right now on the podium who is just welcoming everybody to Acapulco and thanking everybody for coming out to the convention. So they're thanking Mauricio, obviously, for bringing the convention here, to help promote not just tourism, but to bring his business to their city here in Acapulco.
Yeah, bro. Because look at the amount of people here.
No, bro.
You got to give Mauricio a lot. I'm being real. Like, the hotel and the city, like, he's bringing, this shit is full. And this is only in this room. There's people standing behind us. People still haven't come. It's technically the first day.
Yeah, some people aren't coming till Wednesday for the meetings.
Yeah, because the most important thing to people are mandatory in orders. And the ratings. Women's ratings and rankings is Tuesday, though, so we're going to get some action early.
We got $10 super chat from Jay, who says, here's some more lunch money. Appreciate the content, fellas. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys, man. Without you, there is no us, so we definitely appreciate that you guys are tuning in to our stream to hear about the WBC convention. We're going to do the best that we can to not only translate that, but to also let you know everything that's going on.
Right now, it looks like some awards are being handed out on stage.
There's me and Sean John once again. They're bringing up to the stage the mayor. And that's what I'm saying. See, Suleiman is thinking big. He didn't bring the convention here and not invite the mayor. So,
Yeah.
that's smart, bro.
Look, you got the mayor, you got the governor, the head of tourism. It's necessary.
Oh my
Literally,
God.
Let me tell you guys.
Yo, Black Panther comes out when we get back.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
I already got my tickets.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was right there around the corner. I'm fucking excited.
I ain't seen the first one though. I probably should
You
see the
should
first
probably
one
see
before
the
I see the
first
second one, huh?
You should probably see the first one, bro.
Fucking bullshit, superhero movies and shit, type
love
shit,
it.
fuck shit,
You love it.
bullshit, whore shit. But nonetheless,
You love it.
we are the shit.
Damn, what's this? Yo, that's crazy. You see that? That's
What?
crazy. So right now I got an email from my credit card, right? I got a credit card with Southwest. Southwest has partnered with ESPN Plus so that if you purchase your UFC pay-per-view,
You earn points.
earn points. They thinking, bro. I need that for boxing. And look, they even did a direct TV thing here too to earn points. That's crazy. They got to do this for boxing, man. They be treating us like stepchildren.
So right now Mauricio is on stage speaking.
He said we have so many people that made this a reality. Oh, that's what it is that that's as high as it can pick it up. No, it picks it up. But it's,
Can we hear?
yeah. Yeah, you're right. I don't hear it.
I hear it because of the speakers.
Yeah.
It is what it is, Chan. We rocking, we
I
rolling.
mean, touch it. Oh, that's working.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, it won't pick it up then because it's, too far away.
So right now Mauricio is just giving credit to the city of Acapulco.
So this is not even on.
Yeah, because I tried it.
What speakers is he coming out of?
I don't know, champ. So right now he's speaking in English. We'll let you guys hear. Says a lot of accomplishments, great moment of truth. So he says WBC's here for the boxers, not just, through the career and the championship years, but after.
Yeah, there's a lot of past and current champions that attend. I guess that's one of the questions. That we have to ask some of the people that sit down with us that are past champions. Like, what brings you back? You're done. You don't got to pay sanctioning fees anymore. You're not winning a belt anymore. What keeps you coming? Why do you attend?
Right. And, I think we probably can expect the answers that we're going to get. We saw last night, Ness, it was a phenomenal time at the cocktail mix. Everybody was having a good time. So
For sure.
I'm sure to come around your colleagues, your competitors, your former foes, and be able to, share a moment, once a year. It's always a good time.
Definitely, man. Definitely a good time.
They said.
So he's saying this is what a WB convention
And
is.
let's,
And he's doing the video, so let
now.
me give you a full shot. It's going to be hard for you guys to hear that, so we're just going to have to continue to talk.
Over it, but as you guys see, it seems like a slideshow. And you see pictures there, right there, of a fighter speaking, trying to make their case, so this is what it's about. We see Mr. Samson Lewicowicz there. So, obviously,
So Brandon is asking about the backdrop, and Danny wanted to put the backdrop up as well. I'm like, if we put the backdrop, are we really anywhere else? You know what I mean? Like, are we still back in Vegas? Like, I thought you guys wanted to see where we are, so I didn't push for the backdrop. But obviously, it's here on the ground.
And
We haven't popped
is
it
here.
up.
It's literally a few feet away, but Ness
we
made
just
a
got
great point.
got
He was
recorded.
like, champ, they see that shit every day. They're gonna think we lied and try to get money out of them. They're not gonna think we're in Mexico for real.
I didn't go that far, but we just got recorded candidly by the WBC Cares, so maybe we pop up on their social media. And right now we're just getting videos and slides from past WBC conventions as they're going through the categories of what each convention entails.
Exactly.
It's so funny to see that guy on TV. You guys wouldn't be able to know which guy because only Danny knows because he's right there. That was so strange. He was on TV, but he's like literally right there.
Yep. Right in front of us. That's funny.
And his face is turned this way, so it's like so weird to see him on TV and then film.
That's funny. So, they're showing the different aspects, the different elements of the convention, things that we will be expecting this week and covering this week.
That's one right there. What was that? The referee committee, right? That just pulled up, and now this one is the WBC Cares Committee.
Which I do plan to join them on their trip. They're doing like a WBC Cares, trip, or not really trip, but like visit here local in Acapulco.
Oh, really?
So they're going to take some WBC fighters, champions.
And go to a hospital or something?
I don't know what specifically, but they are doing something. So I know they've done hospitals in the past.
All right.
Damn, there's an WBC Youth Committee, WBC Muay Thai Committee.
Yeah. WBC Continental Americas Committee, Latin Committee, Mediterranean Committee.
Franco Pato.
And
the Middle East.
That's the one Khan started, no?
Yes.
And that's Jill Diamond. She's in charge of the WBC that cares. That's Jelena. We met her yesterday. And that's the mascot. They talking about that's a mask. That ain't no mask,
brother.
It's not a mask.
Bro, I was surprised that I was expecting maybe 100 people last night. The fact that there was thousands and thousands of people was so amazing, bro.
Right.
It's like I didn't even get to walk through the whole courtyard with all the people.
They're showing now that they have 50-plus rules. World Boxing Council, look, and that's the thing. Look at all the, people
and now,
wouldn't understand.
And now they're going through a transition of the WBC logos.
Oh, wow. I'm going to go zoom.
And as you see the change, so they've always added a flag once a champion became, right, when somebody became champion from that country.
So they started anti-doping mandatory since
74.
Wow. But the clean boxing program just came about.
Yes.
A couple years ago.
Obviously, it was a VADA thing.
Oh, wow. He gave me that belt, that WBC Adidas.
Yeah. The transition now of the belts here. It's a lot of cool, neat things. But you guys know this is...
This is what people laugh at because they don't understand the what's behind these belts. Not these belts that you're seeing on the screen that are categorized by divisions, but the other belts that we seen, the Mayan belt and things like that. Those are tributes. That's the WBC paying homage to different parts of life.
Especially, you guys got to realize, so, they've done those commemorative belts for, like, the Cinco de Mayo.
For Earl, too.
And September. No, I know, but what I was going to say, every time that they do these belts, they get, a unique, low-income, usually community in Mexico that is, artsy to put it together. So they come with the design and things like that. So it's great to see, man.
I hear that they're trying to do a all-women's WBC convention.
That's what they just showed, the ones from the past. So they've done 3. They did one in the Philippines, one in Playa del Carmen, and one TJ.
I didn't understand that. Me and Danny were having an off-air conversation with some people, and we didn't understand. It's like, why separate it? Like, because now you're making people decide, well, should I go to the one that Mike Tyson and Canelo might show up, or should I go to the one where the girls are going to be at? It's like,
because now people got to travel twice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Who's got money to travel twice?
And now you don't see. Now they showed the 15 to 12 round transition, but I was gonna say
again, and these are things that they pushed for.
Absolutely.
So when people, say, oh, yes, even I get upset at certain things they do, but we can't forget all the good that they do because We got other sanctioning bodies that don't give us nothing. They don't give us next day weigh-ins. They don't give us mandatories. They didn't change any rules. They don't make any rules. They didn't bring the clean boxing program to boxing. Now, yeah, Ness, oh, fuck that. WC brought the clean boxing program, but they let Valdez do this and they let Canelo do that. Cool, but they brought it.
And look, we here to ask some of those questions. We here to learn, certain things. Here, this is the 30-day, 14-day, 7-day weigh-in plan that they have in place. That way, when champions are making weight, they're doing so in a safe manner.
Yep. Now we're seeing pictures of Vitali. Oh, look at Adonis. That's Floyd next to Adonis with the glasses?
Yes.
And
oh, no,
Sean.
it's Badu. That was Badu.
Oh. It's so crazy to see the WBC Charlie is like a teenager. He's huge.
For sure, bro. That was my first time seeing him in person. I think you got to meet him back at the Cancun convention, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a quick
Go ahead,
bathroom
brother.
break.
Cut out. Do your thing. We here. Nest GTO on Instagram. Don't forget to follow my co-host, Ring Walk Danny. And, okay, so these are the WBC rules. It looks like they're about to go through them. Or not. It's a little confusing. He said that this convention is filled with huge champions throughout history. They're going to present another video from all the worldwide champions, I believe. Again, I'm listening through my ears, which are covered with my headset, and his volume is bouncing off the walls, so it isn't the easiest. We were supposed to have that line coming straight in. That is not working. But WBC World Champions video up now. And they're showing highlights of the champions that won the titles. Looks like female champions. Yes. I think actually this woman is here. I might have seen her already at breakfast. Yeah, no Alicia confirmed and no Clarissa, but you got to understand, right? Like, WBC invites you to these things, you got to come, you know. I feel people don't know what's happening here and the importance of it, and that's why they're not here. If you want an opportunity, you have to be here. Josecito Lopez was ranked like 11 the last time he went to the convention in Cancun in 2019, and he came out of there ranked number 4. So do you want to make more money, fighter? Get your ass to the convention. If you a champion, get your ass to the convention so that you can ask for a voluntary versus your mandatory. You understand? So you can make money. But I'm being told that my background looks like shit. So y'all don't like our background? I mean, it is pretty empty. It is pretty empty behind us. I don't know. Maybe Danny will come back and be interested in popping that up. I just feel like there are no backdrops and or step and repeats in this particular room. So I don't know that that's a great idea. But let me give you another view here. me see here if I can. All right. So here's everything that we got, right? In terms of everywhere, right? So like you see people there. It's crowded. So it's like all over. So there's no backdrops, right? There's nothing here. We would be literally the only people with something up. I don't know. I felt slightly subconscious about, putting it, since once again, there is nothing like that in here. I'm just like, don't want to ruin whatever it is that they got going on and how they want to do it. But now we're seeing Franchon Cruz and highlights of her as she's the WBC 168-pound champion. She was said to be here, which would be amazing because we'd get that face-off between her and Shadeja Green. But I don't know if she's going to make it. And I did hear Hannah Gabriel is here, and she became the heavyweight champ. Yes, Hannah Gabriel, who fought Clarissa Shields. So if Shields wants to become a heavyweight champ, she might could get that rematch with Hannah at heavyweight for that WBC title. But, yeah, man, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show, and it's going to put this episode in front of the eyes of other boxing fans that just don't know. We're live right here from the WBC convention, the 60th annual convention here in Acapulco. And, yeah, man. I mean, look, we got pictures now of Julio Cesar Martinez. He's another one, just became a champ. And they're giving you all those highlights. Juan Francisco Estrada's up next. And he is also a champ. Remember, we're going to be in Phoenix, Arizona for that Chocolatito Estrada 3 fight. So you can definitely join us in Phoenix for that. Yeah, man. Oh, that's right. Stephen Fulton's also a champ. I wonder if he's going to show up. Looks like Danny's back, and we still got highlights of WBC champions. Now we getting Earl Spence, the truth.
Yo, that bathroom fucking far, champ.
Oh, yeah? Man, so is Earl coming? I heard Jamal Charlo is confirmed.
Yes, I heard Maul will be in attendance.
Hopefully he makes it.
Hopefully he does, champ. Hopefully he does. Bro, the WBC, they got this fucking, I'm not gonna lie, that's what caught my attention. I'm walking back from the bathroom out to see some WBC tequila. And I'm like, yo, what's up with this? And they're like, yeah, we're doing this special raffle. I'm like, okay, cool.
WBC tequila.
Yep. Special raffle. And speaking of raffles and giveaways, head on over to stagefrontvip.com/boxing voice to enter our amazing raffle. Our amazing giveaway that we're doing.
Yeah, no raffle. No money needed.
No
you
money
just
needed.
sign up and hope to win.
Now they're showing highlights. Oh, they're going in order. Okay.
Yeah.
So now they're showing highlights of the light heavyweight champ. That's your boy, Ness. That's your boy.
Bro, look how hard he hits.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how Bivol's going to be a favorite over that. But I hear Bivol may have a win over him, no?
In the amateurs?
That's what I think.
Look, Junior Makabu now. And then the one and only. Oh, no, I forgot about Bridger Wade. Yeah, so Oscar Rivas.
Damn, what we say to him that he's so happy? So who's this? Rozeki and Rivas. That's right. That was an amazing fight. I wonder if Oscar's going to come. He was here in 2019, Oscar Rivas.
Look at the Gypsy King.
Damn, that was Dillian. Dropped him. The face of boxing. I need a WBC bottle of that WBC tequila. He said I need a WBC tequila. Get out of here, Keem. Oh, they go to mascot.
Yeah, they go to mascot.
They go to
in the front.
mascot.
Yep.
They got him in the front.
In the front. $34-1.
Who they introducing?
I don't know.
He said he wished he was still fighting. Who
So-
does Ray wish was still fighting?
At 147, Sean Porter.
Oh, yeah, they're bringing up Sean. They're bringing up Sean.
Okay. Make sure if you are tuned in, smash that like button. We're live from Mexico, baby.
All right, so they're
Sean Porter
introducing
coming to
Sean
the
and they bring him
podium.
to the podium. And he's shaking everybody's hands, kissing babies. Uh-oh, Sean got the shoes matching the suit.
So Sean is explaining
Why the green belt is so special. Sean says he's about to educate us
Ooh, he taking us to school.
about this green belt.
We saw Showtime Sean Porter in many great fights throughout his career. You know, we can't forget that Keith Thurman fight where that BC belt was on the line. You can't forget the Danny Garcia fight where the BC belt was on the line.
And you can't forget that his first title he won was an IBF belt, but he's here.
He's here.
He's here telling you why the green belt is special to him and other fighters, you know?
Absolutely, champ.
He said once you get that belt, it shows everybody what you are, what you already knew you were. But that belt is basically that, you know, that validity.
He said that it shows that you're the best in boxing. Who is? Oh. So now he's explaining how he won the belt.
That's right.
So
So
right
he
now,
was saying
son-
that he was at his first convention, and he was being educated. He didn't really know what was going on or about the WBC.
So now, so he's explaining that guys he looked up to, former fighters, former champions, that everybody was at the BC convention. Damn, so he's saying how they called all the champions on stage at this convention he attended, and he was in the crowd.
That's crazy. He said he felt left
And
out
he
because they
felt left
called all
out,
the
yeah.
WBC champions, and he knew. I guess that's when he knew he had to get that belt. He said that the champions could see him.
Damn,
Bro, that's
Champ
crazy
say-
how boxers think, bro.
for real.
Bro, he was really
He said-
depressed. He exhaled.
Yeah, he just exited.
That's what he wanted.
Yeah,
He
no,
said
he's-
he seen Marvin Hagler and just all these WBC champions of the past up there, and he's like, bro, that's where I gotta be. That's where I want to be.
Absolutely.
And that's how it is, man. That's why everybody loves that BC belt, man. All the greatest champions have held it. All the greatest champions have it, and people they look forward to it. They look forward to it, man. So we're gonna get a little adjusting here because it is crowding up, and more people are filling in. At the convention, so it's not gonna be, 100%. We're relying on hotel power, internet, and all those beautiful things. Right now, what we do have though is they're giving you the reasons, how Bridgerweight started, how it was named, and why Oscar Rivas was the first Bridgerweight champion, and the fact that it was started behind the bravery of a young man who jumped in front of a rabid dog to protect his sister. And as you can see him there on stage, even Floyd Mayweather showing him love and support. WBC was actually the ones to highlight him and, bring his story to the forefront. And they're bringing him out to
Bridger
the podium.
Walker.
Bridger Walker. Once again, Bridgerweight is now named after him. Looks like we got a super chat from Lockett, $2. He says, wish Porter would come back one more time. Shout out to you for the $2. We're going to buy water with that. It's hot as hell in Mexico.
Hot as shit.
Well, it's not hot. It's the
It's
humidity.
humid. It's the humidity. It's the humidity. Motherfuckers out here sweating like a bitch.
So right now they're just, talking in Spanish about Bridger Walker. You obviously see Suleiman and Bridger having a conversation on stage.
Yo, Ness, it's I'm not gonna lie, bro. This shit's a lot.
What?
No, I mean, just gotta give it to the BC, bro. They got a lot going on right now. You
Bro,
know,
look, we
there's
just
some-
realized they changed the flags. Remember it was on a square? I
Oh,
guess they realized it's too heavy or something.
Well, shit, I guess finding where to hang them from too.
What's this? Why they showing wrestling? What? First match, what's this?
Huh. So interesting. footage we're seeing.
Oh, is this the transgender thing?
Huh?
Because you know they're going to be introducing
Yeah,
some.
yeah, no, that's a meeting that they're having later this week. Okay. I guess this is just a story that we. Yeah, I'm not really.
I'm
familiar.
lost.
I'm lost as well.
Whoa.
So it was a young man who clearly has had some sort of injury.
Holy smokes. I'm assuming the WBC is helping this man.
Yeah, obviously, they're playing it for a reason, so let's see what's to come.
So he became a wrestler, is what they saying? Oh, he did.
He said it got him tougher and stronger. Okay, so WBC definitely does a lot giving back. They have WBC Cares or always, looking to help. So this seems to be another one of their acts of
Yeah,
greatness.
I mean, that's what they have the WBC Cares for, and it's amazing that it goes outside of the niche of boxing because, this man is obviously not a boxer. So WBC cares about all walks of life, whether they're involved in the sport or not.
Absolutely, champ. I'd like to see more people in the sport step up, and help the way the WBC does.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We went to breakfast. Kind of starting to get hungry again.
Of course, man.
Damn.
It's about to be 12.
Yeah. I guess it's been a couple hours. Just flew by, huh?
Yeah, man. That's how it is when, you working. Put the backdrop up, Danny. That's what Brandon is now saying. I already told Brandon, at this point, I feel like we would be the only ones with a backdrop. I think we'd be sticking out like a sore thumb in here.
And not just that, but
and I think it was something that had to be discussed before this place got as crowded as it did.
Yeah, I mean,
because maybe with the backdrop in this particular location, maybe they wanted us with the backdrop against a wall or something.
Yeah, so.
Oh, wow, so he's here?
Yeah, he's here, and they're bringing him on stage now.
Oh, wow. Shout out to WBC. So they're introducing him to Bridger, Walker.
And it seems, so Junior Macabu on stage as well. They just shook hands, so.
And that's the mayor of Acapulco.
Yes. And the governor
That
as well.
from here, I ain't gonna front. The governor looks like she's Cynthia Conti from here. Obviously, it's far out, but don't it? With the blue and the white.
Yeah. No, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Anything interesting happening? Not yet. London runs boxing. Just a lot of particulars, a lot of thank yous.
Right now they're presenting the kid with a medal, and they presented him with a WBC belt.
That's dope.
And now, obviously, Mauricio speaking. And both Bridger and the kid both walk up to the front of the stage, standing ovation. Really cool to see, man. Really cool from the BC. Really cool to see them just giving back and doing great things.
So Junior Macabu is now speaking.
He's Junior thanking Mauricio for the opportunity. And now Junior acknowledging obviously both young kids for having, just a incredible amount of courage and strength to get through what they've had to go through. Yo, Mad Dog, be careful, champ. Be careful. Be careful. When was the last time Junior fought? He fought in January, right?
Junior who?
Macaboo. He ain't fought since.
Didn't he, in Ohio, right?
Yeah, that was in January.
Warren, whatever.
Yeah, that was in January.
They're saying audio is hard, but we don't have a mic to the podium, so yeah, you're not supposed to hear him.
You're supposed to hear us.
Yeah, they gave us a line and it's not working, and they've already started, so it's not like, they can get it done. It is basically a wrap.
Yo, Barbarian saying, get drunk, Ness, crack it off, bro.
Crack what off?
The convention.
I don't even see any of that. Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, send in a super chat, bro. You want me to get drunk for how?
Cost money.
Cost dodo.
And we at the resort. Y'all know they taxing.
Yep. They saying that our audio is very low.
Is our audio low?
I don't think,
London.
I highly
Reedy,
doubt our audio is very
Canna,
low, Stanley. Their audio might be low because you can hear them bleeding in, but I highly doubt our audio is very low, especially when it's being monitored. But you can tell me. See, Andre said nah. So we knew Stanley Bailey wasn't telling the truth.
Saying our audio is perfect.
Thank you, brother.
They
Appreciate
said
it.
they hear us fine. Said we sound awesome.
It's Stanley.
They said Stanley Cap.
Stanley want to fucking make a joke.
They say Stanley want to get timed out.
He said, nah. Look at Yo. Yo says, nah, we just hear the people on stage. You a liar. I'm about to time your ass out. Whoever lies is getting timed out.
Damn, Champ, why you do that? You an asshole.
Lying?
You an asshole.
Why he lying? Why he trying to have us
Nah,
stress?
he was saying, they talking about the audio front of stage.
No, he specifically said,
Specifically.
nah, we just can hear the people on the stage.
Oh, what?
So how could he just hear the people on the stage and not us?
Oh, what, Champ?
So he want to troll. He going to troll in the phantom zone. Feel me?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm tired, bro. Last night beat my ass. I need some
that's
more
what happens
cafecito.
when you out here, living that party life, man. Danny was out here fucking singing lambada and doing all sorts of dances.
Talking about all sorts of dances.
That's right, Michael. No lies allowed. Yo, my man is introducing the names so extravagantly that you can't understand
I think he about to sing because they say he a Latin Grammy winner.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's the
wow,
Mexican national anthem.
So we got to get up, but we're podcasters. We don't have to get up. Like, we don't got to get up because how you going to – you can't. You can't.
Sure you can. Look, Nuss. You see that? Am I still in the shot?
Let me see. Nah, bro. It's only stomach in the shot. You got to back up. Back up. Back up. Now your face cut.
It's all good, champ.
There you go. Oh, now your eyes cut.
They good, champ. They good, champ.
Yo, how is Danny almost my height sitting down?
I got my chair lowered.
They making a stand for the national anthem because Danny's Mexican. If he wasn't Mexican, he wasn't going to stand up. I think it's just as disrespectful to stand and talk through it than sit and not talk.
But if we don't talk, then the national anthem's going to get flagged on YouTube. So,
yo, it's funny. It's funny because that's true. Sometimes they hit you with the like, is this a cover?
Right. Yo, they said.
Yo, it's so many people here. Let me go to. See, now we ain't got to stand up. I mean, now we are standing, but that's a lot of people, bro. I think that's a lot of people, let me tell you.
Watch out, champ.
Go ahead, man. Why you always mad?
No, I'm just saying, they don't look good.
Oh, it don't look good?
Nah.
Oh.
Oh, what up, y'all? Y'all see me? Yeah. Fuck around with him, stupid. Nah, switch back to the other one, champ.
I mean, put that over there where it go, champ. Danny said he don't like the way this look.
Damn, who they got now?
Don't know.
He said we podcasters.
Word.
Yo, they said Ness.
Man, they got the army. They got the whole army in this mug. Mauricio just showing everybody love.
They said this should look like Abu Dhabi.
What?
I don't know how.
Yo, he got to handle them perforated peas. My man be like, puff, 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 puff. It's like, chill, B, fall back.
Who?
My man on the podium, Mike. See, that's why you needed the handheld right here. See, you could have been showing them the young ladies that are about to do something with the WBC.
Okay, they got the music.
What was that word he just used? That's the word I was trying to tell you.
Oh, we live, baby. We live. We got the former WBC IBF world champ, the one and only Mr. Showtime Sean Porter in the building. Champ, we just saw you give a beautiful speech up there.
Did you like what I had to say?
Man, I loved it. I loved it, champ. I loved it. It's sad you felt left out at that convention.
Man, hey, I know that was a true story, man. I just kind of, you know, I, especially at that point in time, but I still believe this now. At that point in time, I was in a place where I was like, I haven't won that title, and I'm not worthy of being up there with everyone. So
Right.
I can't go up there, you know. And so, you know, that was, I think, 2015, and I made a goal of mine to become a WBC world champion. I ain't coming back to another convention unless I can come up there, you know.
Absolutely.
I had never heard that story, and being able to hear it from back here, I thought it was amazing, and it shows, you know, your competitive nature, because you said it was hard to hear, but it said that you said you looked and seen a sea of WBC champions, and you felt like you wanted to be there amongst them.
Yeah, you know, that's my point, and they said go up there and talk about what it means to be a WBC world champion. And I'm like, well, shoot, my personal experience is I really came into the pro game with no goals, acquired some goals along the way, and then my last and biggest goal were, pretty much I would say my biggest goal was to become a WBC world champion. And it came from being here at a convention and seeing what it was all like, all about.
Me through that. You seen Hagler. Now you decided I want to go for the WBC belt. What was your first step?
Listen, that's the long story short up there.
Oh, okay.
Back here, Keith had now beat Danny. But before Keith had beat Danny, Danny was the WBC world champion.
Yeah.
So I'm watching him fight on TV. I'm like, they're never going to let me get at Danny. I'm never going to get in the ring with Danny. I'm not getting the belt. Like, literally talking to myself.
Oh, wow.
Saying I'm not going to get this belt because.
Why were you saying that?
Well, because the way we had seen, and we being myself and my dad, the way we had seen Danny being moved through his career just didn't seem as if a fight with me was a possibility.
Okay.
And so I literally was watching him fight. I don't remember who it was, but I'm at home and I'm just like shaking my head. I'm getting sad because I'm like, how do I get that title if he's got it? So then once Keith beats Danny and then Keith becomes unified, then Keith has his physical, his injuries and things like that. Remember y'all see me in Vegas and I'm all in Keith's face. That's where that energy is. That energy is, I want that belt. Give me that belt. Yeah. Once I seen that, I was like, I got to call out Danny. And I called him out. And then I I have this like intuition. The intuition told me that eventually Keith was gonna have to vacate. I don't know how, in my mind, he was gonna end up vacating the WBC and keeping the WBA. That's what happened, and I was like, this makes sense. Like, make myself and Danny make that fight happen, and you know, that's the long story short, man. I knew
So
that.
it didn't come from a convention. Like you didn't talk to any WBC officials or to Suleiman himself to actually make that Danny fight. It just happened.
It happened. It happened.
It just happened on its own.
Yeah, it happened. I do believe that Mr. Heyman had an understanding of what my goal was, but that was how the universe started to move. It started to move where.
Only reason I asked is because I remember vividly your dad or you kind of using the medallion saying, we paid like a quarter million to get to this position.
Well, yeah, I mean at that point after the vacation, after Keith had vacated, then we had fought for 2 different title eliminators with the WBC, and so it was kind of weird because it was a situation where it was like the WBC's vacated, but they aren't calling us saying you're fighting for the vacated WBC. And I think my dad just felt like something funny was gonna happen, and so my dad was like, "Yo, we fought twice. Like we paid twice to be in that ring when that belt is in the ring, so we need that, you know." So my dad has always been.
And when your dad said that, did he? Because I remember seeing him here, not Acapulco, but in Cancun for 2019 for that convention. So did he represent you and got kind of pushed that situation?
You know,
or
I really don't know. And you know, when you got the advisor making the phone calls, you tell the advisor what you want, and then it gets you know, put in motion.
And the only reason I'm asking is this is our second convention, and this is educational, right?
Sure.
So you learn how mandatories are put into place. Like I'm being told that a person can come to the Wednesday mandatory meeting and
state your case.
You state your case as to why you can be in there for a vacant title shot. Like for instance,
I saw Josecito Lopez do that.
Exactly who I told them.
And he represented himself too.
He came here representing
himself. He didn't come with the manager. He came with himself.
And so it's kind of funny because on one hand I'm looking at him like, I don't think you deserve to be ranked in the top 10.
He went from 11 to number 4.
I'm just kind of looking at him like that. But then the other side of me was like, shit, you came up here.
Champ.
You came up here and spoke and said what you need. Like you better get that. You know what I mean? So I was like,
closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and that's kind of how it happened for me and my that's my story, man. I turned pro with really no goals outside of making money. And then once people started saying you're gonna become a champion, it was like, okay, prove them right. And then people were saying you can't be a champion. It was like, prove them wrong. You know what I mean? So.
They were just showing Alexander Usyk on the screen, who you defeated many years ago.
Long time ago.
Many moons ago.
Long time ago. So many
crazy.
moons ago.
That's so crazy.
07. That fight happened in 07.
I
don't know if he was on the 08 team, but I know he won the 2012 gold medal.
Did you know then that he would get that big?
No, hell no. I mean, he was tall. He was really thin. He was slim. Yeah. It looked like he had a spurt, you know, a lot of some guy. I never got it, unfortunately, but some guys just kind of grow out of nowhere. Some guys just kind of grow out of nowhere, and I think that's what happened for him.
Damn, I was in
you got all your size and heart, man.
Yeah.
Heart and determination, man.
Now we say it all the time, like because of your size and the way you fought, champ. Like we ain't gonna see another Sean Porter
at all.
It's crazy to hear people say that, man.
Like.
Not unless you're going to train your sons and they're going to come out like you. It's just your style.
Yeah, thank you.
People don't have that. Like, the
man of the people. Hold on, man of the people. He on the fucking show and he signing autographs. Shout out to the champ, man of the people.
You know, you are the first WBC former champ that we sat down with, so I did want to ask you and everyone else, like, why are you here? That's it. You won your belts. You paid your sanctioning fees. You're retired.
Now.
Yeah.
What brings you back?
Well, I have a job to do. And in order for me to get people to understand who I am and what I'm trying to do, I need people to see me outside of the ring. I need people to see me off of TV and see me off of the podcast, see me speaking about something other than fighting and styles and who's got this and that, so on and so forth. I can talk the game, but I need people to see me talking in a different way. You know what I mean? So the things that I got in store, I think that, going up there today, speaking in front of, I don't know how many people are
About
here,
400 or more, right? This is huge.
and being able to make everyone laugh, being able to touch everybody's brain and make them think and things like that. I mean, it's kind of subliminal is what I'm doing. When I say I want to educate you a little bit, I'm here I'm working.
Okay. So are there goals outside of the podcast? Like, is there something that you're working towards?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the ABC Amateur Boxing
Right.
Champions. We're rebranding that right now to abchamps.com. We thought the Amateur Boxing Champions was too long. We got interviews with all those guys, and they'll be getting all that up on the platform. I'm solidified now in terms of being a Apple creator, so the app is coming extremely soon. Super happy about that. So again, to give
what,
people,
like a Sean Porter app or the
no, it's the
AB
ABC.
Boxing?
Yep,
AB Boxing.
But for people to see me
ABC.
and so here I'll do it a different way. I said on the podcast the other week, the Porterway podcast, that Terrence needs somebody else to represent him and speak to Mr. Heyman, because Mr. Heyman is not going to respect him as a businessman. We only know you to throw the fist. What are you coming to me with? What substantial are you coming to me with? And it's just it is what it is. Nobody's going to respect Terrence Crawford as a businessman until they start to see some business moves happen and they start to say, okay, he knows what he's talking about. He's legit. But this first shot, trying to get it with Errol and doing it on your own, ain't going to get it done. So he's going to have to show people that he can do the business and furthermore be professional about it. You know what I mean? It can't be a cold call at 10 a.m. It can't be it has to be very, very professional in order for Mr. Heyman and for other people outside of the ring to take you serious. So everything that I'm trying to do, I need people to understand that I know what I'm talking about and that I can wheel and deal and I can be very professional, very business oriented. I think people have a sense of that, but I need people to see it.
Sean, so are you suggesting that?
I'm not making any suggestions.
So is
Don't
it
start?
So would you be willing to represent Bud to make that fight happen?
No. That's not my territory.
Okay.
I have expanded my territory, and I said this on day one when we started the podcast. This is not PBC. This is not Top Rank. This ain't promotion. Anything that's great that's happening in boxing, we gonna talk about it.
Right.
I expanded my territory immediately because everybody would get on the podcast assuming that this is a PBC joint. This ain't no PBC joint. This is a boxing joint. You know what I mean? So, but within the sport of boxing, I don't believe that I am equipped to to represent Bud, even though I know what I'm talking about, and even though I've been in the same room with Al and I've seen business deals being I've seen everything being orchestrated, but I don't think that I'm that guy. I'm not the guy.
Do you think, would you recommend your father as the person to, I guess, be the mitigator for Bud? I mean, he's done a marvelous job with you. I can quote him saying that he has a great relationship with Al and that he talks to him all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe your father's the guy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, it has to be someone else. I don't want to speak for my dad and then put him in the position where everybody's chirping at my dad like, hey, you should represent Bud. Sean said you should represent Bud, But I do think that obviously with him having the friendship and relationship and business relationship that he has with Al, it can be done. I think the fight gets done, but it gets done at 154.
So you don't.
It's not even.
I think I talked to you about that, didn't I?
Yeah, but it's not even the same significance anymore.
How?
Undisputed.
Undisputed.
No belts.
So what?
What? Man, that's only money. What about the legacy?
At the end of the day,
what if Terrence Crawford don't want to be left out and he want to get on that stage
Like
with the other
you said.
WBC champs?
He's already become undisputed in
Oh
two different weight
at
classes.
40. Damn, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you're right.
140 and 135.
Yeah.
Which is that's the kicker that
Nah, he
everybody
wasn't
talks about.
undisputed.
He wasn't undisputed
Nah,
at 135.
he had one belt at 35.
just
I thought he was
40.
undisputed. But everybody talks about that at him moving up to 154. Everybody's like, this kid's coming from 135.
Yeah, but
it can't be done.
but
If he
he's
can't do it
talked
at
about
47, how he's gonna do it at 54? If Al ain't giving you Earl, he ain't giving you Jamel.
Mel got the belts at 54.
I already knew that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I already knew that.
I don't know.
So
What do you
it's
think?
gonna work out
What do you
at 54?
What,
I'm gonna keep saying it.
What you think? What you think of his upcoming fight? Because now I feel like, especially if the event take place, because everybody, of course, right now is like 10 million, yeah, right. But if the event take place, it's like, do you think that kind of puts him in a better position to now come back to the table and be like, all right, look, Al, you see the money behind me is for real?
He has to be extraordinary against David Evanesian. He has to be superhero.
Why?
Superhuman.
But why, though?
Why?
Al,
Because
look,
you're not giving everybody what they want to see, but you're charging them to
watch
be,
it.
for them to watch what you want them to watch.
oh, I thought you were saying that he has to be extraordinary in order to make Arrow after that.
No, I mean in the fight.
If he's extraordinary, then he comes back to everybody and he's coming to the world. I mean, we see him put out a video. I'm like, that's a double-edged sword putting out that video, you know, because, wow, you want everybody to know that this ain't on me, this ain't on me. You still shooting yourself in the foot by taking some shots.
You outing people.
Yeah.
And
so
I don't know that you could revisit those conversations.
Exactly. So you do all that, but then when you have this fight with David, if this goes 3 rounds and people see something that they haven't seen before, or they see, this guy get up a couple times and they see him really wanting this and you take him out, whatever it takes for him to look unbelievable, or for him to say, I'm the greatest fighter at welterweight, this proves it, why won't you give me this shot? You got to put the heat on them, and you got to do it a different way. You've already tried it with your mouth. If you already tried a couple phone calls to get things done, so on and so forth, that ain't working. Now make an example.
I'm going to be real, though. Like, a lot of information came out on that situation.
Yeah.
And after Terrence, went to social media and Instagram and did his live, but then Earl responded the next day.
Yeah, well, on Twitter, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he kind of responded to everything and made it clear that PBC gave Crawford everything he wanted. Mm-hmm. And he just never responded and then popped up with this fight.
It's 2 things. Number one, it's he say, she say. But then number 2, was it as much money as he's getting on this fight? You know what I mean? Everything that he's getting from BLK Prime, I'm not exactly sure what that looks like, but it seems to me that something made sense in order for him to make the move that he did. I just know him, and I know him. He's not. I said this on the podcast. Like, I don't understand what ducking. I don't understand it. I just don't understand why when you get to a certain point, why you would duck. You won all them fights. You knew eventually this time was gonna come. You did everything you did just to duck. So I don't believe that either fighter is ducking. Something wasn't making sense, and something
it's
made
always
more sense.
it's
over
always
there.
the negotiations.
Yeah,
and it's like you said, Sean. You said it's he said, she said.
Yeah.
I say it's 3 sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So hopefully
It's
stuff like that
unfortunate,
happens,
man.
though.
Unfortunate to have a guy like yourself who I hope to be a first ballot Hall of Famer saying that we getting that fight at 54.
You said it's sad.
That is sad.
Wow.
Champ, it loses
Listen,
90% of what that fight had.
And he started his career at 35.
Yeah.
So, like, are you your best at 54?
Yeah. I believe so. I believe both guys are better at 54 than they are at 47.
Yo,
Yeah.
Does that ever get boring?
I got theories.
Does that ever get?
No, I love it.
You love it?
I love it. It really is the best.
Let me ask you this, though. You know it's times where you like, come on, man, right now?
Nah, look at his smile.
He thinking it. Like,
No, I mean, there's been just maybe a handful of moments where it was like, not right now,
Mm-hmm.
But nah.
But in a situation like this weekend or this week, you know what to expect and that you're going to be taking pictures and kissing babies.
Again, I'll go all the way back to it. I won every fight that I won to put myself in positions to be successful. I knew what this success was going to bring.
Exactly.
So I know a lot of guys, they get mad. A lot of guys, so I can understand the LeBron James. You just can't move without people wanting pictures. So eventually that does get tiring. But for me, in a moment like this, and it doesn't happen that often, and the list goes on, I'm an empath. So whatever energy you coming at me with, I instantly get that energy, and so it makes it that much easier.
Yesterday, Nonito and Rachel came up to me, and he's like, "We're gonna do karaoke," and I said, "No, I'm no good." He was like, "No, I seen your video with Sean."
Shit. Yeah.
And I'm like,
My fault.
All good. I'm like, yeah, but I was nervous, so I sang from the couch. He's like, "Nah, we gonna take some shots." I'm like, "You know what? You're right. Maybe with some shots. But now that you're here, I got to see you and Nonito, man, because
I heard
you're no
Nonito.
joke. Like,
I just love it, man.
Yeah.
I just, as you can see, I just love entertaining people, man. I just love having fun.
but I feel like you get that from your friends because you had two friends, and not Carson, and he had the courage. He sang, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
had
yeah.
like two professionals, and they were like sleepers, man.
So
they got me nervous. I'm like, wait a minute, I
Yeah.
can't sing as
Hold
good
on,
as
he
that.
had professionals?
Brother, he had a Spanish
He
in
brought
there.
out the church
He had
choir?
a Spanish in there, a Spanish dude in there
Oh.
that had soul.
And
He
the-
was singing everything.
And the young lady, shout
Yes, her
out to shoot, I'm losing her name.
I went
Drea.
back and-
Shout out to Drea. Drea was Miss Nevada.
Oh, wow.
And I asked her because I knew it. I was like, "Did you sing when you
When
did?"
you won?
So she won singing.
And she can really sing.
and she can blow. She sings
Bro,
at
they
church
was
and
doing
all that.
duets and everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And then Renee is a professional singer. He's just kind of like in and out of a lot of different things. So
Oh, I didn't know.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a professional singer, and that's kind of so. First time I went karaoke was with my dad. I was 18, and he took me to do karaoke, and I've been on it ever since.
Oh, wow.
So when I moved to Vegas, Renee is actually the very first person I met in Vegas. He was working at the apartment that we were living at, and he knew somebody had a karaoke bar. This guy didn't show up that night, or didn't show up on time, but he's the other professional singer. So I got like a couple of friends who are professional singers.
Dennis was actually good.
Dennis just comes in, man.
He
has
had
that energy.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
He
always
came-
the energy with him.
He started
It's always the
dancing.
energy
I'm
with
like,
him.
oh, look who's here.
It don't matter
Serafina,
what's
what
going
up?
on. He got that energy.
Yeah, he
so
definitely got the
Yeah,
energy.
man.
he came
is
in and
funny.
he made it liver than what it already was.
For real,
Yeah.
because he started dancing and
Yeah.
he definitely
He always bring that.
yeah.
How long are y'all here?
Till Friday. Well,
Okay.
we leave Friday morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
Y'all,
so-
and y'all
Thursday-
streaming every day, huh?
Hopefully,
Yeah.
man. It was difficult today, but they got it done.
It
we
was
were
difficult
supposed-
for them to get you set up, or for you to convince them to set you up.
No, to get us set up.
Okay,
Not
sure.
convince them. They gave us the clearance before we got here. It was
Okay.
just
And even
where they
still-
wanted us
Yeah.
because of it's so many people.
And
Yeah.
even still, like, the Ethernet dropped like twice.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a power issue.
Oh, okay.
Because it'll go out and
For
then
like
it'll
a-
come back out.
Ew.
Yeah.
It'll go out for like
We-
30 seconds a minute.
We recording later. That's why I asked.
Okay.
Yeah, we recording.
But you're pre-record.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so Ant is here too, or you
No. I'm gonna just pull out
Solo?
my laptop. Yeah, and my microphone. But he will be. We'll do a remote today.
What time are you planning?
I don't know yet. We planning on when he gets off of work, but
Oh,
I didn't
'cause
get a
you're gonna-
schedule yet of everything that's going on. So I don't
The
know.
schedule's horrible. Show them what you got. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm gonna
even
be
have
honest.
times
Yeah,
on
this ain't even on the schedule. Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
Huh?
it. No.
This
How?
This ain't on the
No,
schedule
the
that was sent
welcome
to
in is
us.
supposed
Was
to-
yesterday's cocktail thing on the
No,
schedule?
that wasn't on
That
the
wasn't
schedule
on
either.
schedule either.
Look.
It's not a shit show. It's just
No.
not on. Some things are not on schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they said that they're doing a lot of like workshops.
So you didn't get
Well, he got the wristband.
you got the wristband.
He got the wristband. He wasn't
No,
putting
because-
this. He wasn't putting this over the chain.
Nah.
He got the wristband.
This your first?
This is my
this
first.
is first, yeah.
Not just WBC, but just convention period. It's my first one.
You did.
Definitely.
You did Cancun.
Sean, I think she wants a picture with
Yes, he did
Yes.
Cancun. He's done Cancun. This is my first one. Shout out to the champ taking all
Thank
the
you, darling.
pictures.
you. All right.
I just stand up for her.
For sure, I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that. But
So this is now your third.
he got a few under his belt, but definitely shout out to
Yep.
Sean Porter for joining
I
us,
think
man.
this is
Yeah.
my
fourth one.
fourth. Yeah, this is
So
my fourth. Yeah.
what was, I guess, the most telling thing for you from these conventions the first time out?
Literally the first time out, I learned what the WBC was. I'm not even gonna get into that, but yeah, I'm not even gonna get into that story. But I just basically learned, you've seen the green belt, but this is what the green belt is, and then of course seeing everybody that won it, I was like, I gotta have that. The one that I went to in Kiev, and I'm gonna do that again on this one, but in Kiev, I went to like every meeting, sat in on every meeting, and just listened to what the WBC is talking about, what they're doing, all those different types of things. Thinking that I might get involved from a different aspect. Definitely not gonna go that route anymore in terms of, I don't know what was
Going
on my
to
mind
everything?
back then. No, I'm gonna do that this time. But I mean, in terms of what I'm really not sure what was on my mind at that point in time. But they were talking about being a WBC ambassador and things of that nature. So that's what they were talking about when I went in Kiev. And I just really wanted to be in tune and see what was going on and all that. I'm gonna do it again this time. But again,
yeah, I think you would be the perfect candidate to be an ambassador.
Yeah.
Not only for the WBC, but for the sport, man.
For the
I mean,
sport.
you
That's
said it.
that's exactly what I am.
Yeah.
I'm an ambassador for the sport. Anybody that's wondering why I'm here, well, they push a lot of buttons and they make a lot of things go. And I've never been invited to any other convention. A lot of times those conventions come up and I don't know about them until they're done, you know. So
I will, I feel like Mauricio might get upset at this, but I will tell you the WBA is this month in Orlando.
No, next month.
Next month in Orlando.
Okay.
So we're going to try and go to that, but
you got to.
It's like you said, they don't invite. Like, I never received an email for the IBF or the WBA conventions.
Yeah. And you need the personalities there to show everybody that on a fight night when the referee's doing something you just don't understand. Now y'all have an opportunity to say, hey, this is what they talked about.
I sat in on the meeting,
Sure.
I understand why this happened.
Absolutely.
And that's actually our goal today. We met a judge.
Thank you.
What was the judge's name? He wants us.
Hold on.
He wants us to make sure we sit in on the meeting.
Tim Cheatham.
Okay.
And then Celestino, the referee.
Uh-huh.
He wants us to make sure we come to the referee meetings because
he's a sharp ref.
People listen to the show and they don't want you to give bad information.
Right.
So that's why they've invited us.
I'm on the
want
line
us to educate.
talking with a referee just the other day about the scenario was a fighter getting punched and falling back into the ropes. Is that or is that not a knockdown? And he's basically defining to me what a true knockdown is. But I think that people should already know or should have a way to be informed when it happens in the ring on fight night, So definitely y'all being here, being able to say what this convention is doing, what people are talking about, all this and that, it don't do nothing but validate y'all. Y'all ain't nothing but fans of the sport. Y'all never fought before,
right.
But everybody knows that y'all have not only a smooth as style with y'all delivery and things of that nature, but now people are saying y'all are doing what it takes to get educated. It was not easy getting here.
No. No.
I tried to avoid the 3-plane trip to get here. Ended up missing my flight anyway. Then ended up having a delay. And
it sounds like you might have did what we did. Where'd you fly out of?
I ended up on I flew out of L.A.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely not.
We flew out of California, not LA.
No. We didn't fly out of California.
San Diego, right? Well, we drove, actually.
We drove from Vegas to San Diego.
The flight was like $2,000. And it
from
had like
Vegas.
2 stops from Vegas.
So we go to
yeah,
San Diego,
one, yeah.
and then
we did
bought
this new thing. He found
so
CBX.
I just bought the tickets on the airline
It
to
was
fly
the
to TJ.
Amazing experience.
So it's like you get dropped off curbside at the place. You put your luggage on the bag.
They give you a cart. First of all, this is unheard of. You get that little cart to carry your bags
all the way through.
Past TSA, bro. I never seen anything like that.
Yes.
I never seen anything like that. I was able to use the airport cart to take my luggage
but mind you,
through TSA.
we technically walking across the border at the same time. So you walking technically across the border, but you're in the air-conditioned building.
Oh, yeah.
So you literally just walk down the hallway. Next thing you know, you're in the airport.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh shit. Well, guess I'm in Mexico already.
Right.
And so we did that. They let us check our luggage in like 8 hours early.
Yep.
So we checked our luggage
Can't do that in America.
Can't do that in America. We checked our luggage in, and then we just went, sightseeing.
Yeah.
And then, caught our flight that night.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. Straight flight.
I missed my flight, so I tried to book my flight. When I booked my flight, or when I was booking the flight, I tried to book a 1 a.m. flight that was gonna get me to like
Mexico City, probably.
Mexico City, and then Mexico City to Acapulco. No problem. Cost a little bit more money. I got to fly to LA to do it, but I was gonna do it because that made more sense than doing like 3 or 4 different planes. When I went to book it, the flight was unavailable. So I ended up booking a different flight that had somewhat similar 9-hour thing, but it was an hour earlier. And in my mind, subconsciously, I had already told myself that my flight was 1 o'clock.
Oh,
I show up at the airport at 11. They said, your flight's closed, sir.
Damn.
I was like, damn. So I ended up having to rebook. And when
Not even standby.
It was no standby. I had to rebook. And when I rebooked a 7 a.m. flight that was going to do that same little one flight or one plane to another plane to get me there. And that flight ended up being an hour delayed. Cool, because I'm like, all right, hour delay, but I'm still going to make it until we're on the plane, and I fall asleep like I always do for us to land. And I looked at the lady. I said, is this time right? She said, yeah, it's right. I said, we're late. She says, yeah, we were on the plane for an hour and a half waiting because somebody else got sick when we were on the plane.
What?
So and you was asleep. You didn't even know.
Sleep.
Damn.
That happens to me every time I fly international.
Wow.
I fall asleep on the plane, and we still on the ground the whole time.
Jan, you go to sleep.
Hey, listen. Got on the plane with my dad. We're going to the Philippines. The first time we're going to the Philippines, sleep. My dad wakes me up like this. Let's go. And he mad. I'm like, we there? He said, no, we never left.
Like, what? Y'all had to offload the plane?
We was delayed. Had to get off the plane. My dad was salty.
Talking about we there?
Yo, ain't that like a 16-hour flight?
Hey, listen, and that took him from 9 to 10 because he was already mad.
Yeah. We already did.
No,
Sean thought he slept for 12 hours straight.
No, let me clear this up real quick. So we was going from LA to Hawaii. So that's that was the middle, and then boom, from there we was going to Philippines. Yeah.
That's still like a 4-hour flight, champ.
I know it ain't the plane. Leave
it. He's a heavy sleeper.
Listen,
man.
my dad was so mad. He didn't want to wait in line for them to give us our room and all that kind of stuff. He said, "We leave it. We'll rebook and we'll come back in the morning."
Wow.
Oh man.
Man, this international travel is crazy.
Yeah, no, we had thankfully we did that.
Yeah,
and
Danny found the solution because honestly, I thought it was out the picture once the flights were so crazy.
Yeah,
but
he was like, we're gonna let it go.
Because we even checked LA.
I ain't coming back to Acapulco.
We even checked LA.
I
and
don't
Phoenix.
know that I'm coming back if it ain't a convention. This Cancun's way better. The beach doesn't even look good.
I'm not coming, even if there is a convention.
Okay.
Yeah, this is too much to get here, man. Yeah, it was too much to get here.
And then we're not even like the time zone. We're on Central Time.
Yeah,
somehow.
it's weird. It's weird. Like we're still on the West Coast, but we're on Central Time.
Yeah,
so.
Seen that too.
So I don't know.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, we did that, so we
But
fine.
I will be honest. I prefer them to do it in locations like this versus wherever they did it last year.
Like Mexico City?
Yeah, like
They were in Mexico City last year?
Yeah, no beach, no nothing. I'm not.
Oh, you a sightseer.
I mean, I'm going to spend all this money. It better be a vacation.
You know what I'm going to do?
Double it.
I'm going to go from here back to my room. I don't play around.
For real?
I have one plan while I'm out here. I want to go see Black Panther.
But that ain't till the 11th.
Right.
But why not see it in
nothing,
Vegas?
Man. I ain't doing nothing.
When you leave, champ?
I leave Friday morning.
Oh, same as us.
Yeah, leave Friday morning.
It come out Friday, I think, don't it?
It come out Thursday. Come on now, y'all ain't on it.
At midnight, but they ain't doing that shit in Mexico? You tripping, champ?
I already reached out. I said find a theater that's going to show it in English. I'm not about to be in no movie theater.
Hold on. So did they find it?
I was told they found it.
I'll go with you. I want to see. Actually, I gotta check. I was just.
You got things to do.
No, it's funny you brought it up. We just spoke about it, but I gotta double check because I think I already bought tickets back home.
I was about to buy it. I was like, hold on, I'm gonna be in Mexico. Let me call somebody real quick and make sure. So do y'all stand up when everything's going on?
We definitely stand up for the national anthem, but I don't know what they're standing up for.
I don't know either.
And she's the governor, so I don't think.
The governor
of the state here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First female governor that they've had.
I think first female, right? Or did you just say that?
Yeah, first female governor that they've had.
Yeah,
yes.
because I remember they called it like First Lady in Spanish, right?
Sure did. Champ, did you know that they used to do, right before the pandemic, the WBC was doing women-only conventions?
Yeah, yep.
That's crazy.
They've
How
only
you feel
done
about
like
that?
2 or 3, I think. Yeah.
How you feel about that?
I think it's smooth.
You don't think it's
for me, I feel like I might not go because this is the bigger one. Sean Porter's here, Canelo's here, and females are here.
I mean, if expenses are paid, I would go.
That's different.
I would go to expose what the women got going
No,
on,
absolutely.
what they're doing, you know?
I think that having it together just gives good cross promotion too. Because yesterday,
for sure.
You're gonna get more media to come out.
For sure.
Not just that, but look, how many people did Shadeja? How many men champions did Shadeja not take a picture with because they was in attendance? So,
which helps, man. That helps, you know.
Thank you. I didn't even know y'all was back here. I had a phone call.
Really?
Yeah, and then
I was gonna ask you
wouldn't go through. So
I was gonna ask you what made you come back here, hop on the show with us, but it was an accident.
It was an accident. I didn't know y'all was back here.
He like, I didn't even know y'all came to Mexico.
Yeah, I didn't know y'all were here.
Didn't think they'd let y'all in, he said.
No, I didn't say that.
We were gonna be right there in the middle, but you know they warned us, and I was trying to be hard-headed. I actually wanted to stay in the middle. Now
Of course you did.
Yeah, now I see it was better back here. We
It
would have
is.
seen nothing.
I learned that during the podcast too. You want to be in the middle of everything, but it's actually better to be off to the side.
Off to the side, for sure. Definitely better to be off to the Champ, so you mean to tell me while you're here, you ain't hitting the pool, you ain't doing none of that?
You're not into jet skis?
Oh yeah, you know I'm doing. Yeah,
they got also this Mexico. I'm sure you could do like ATV like we did over there, but like this
No, I mean, if y'all wanted to jump on some jet skis, 100, I'd jump on some jet skis.
Jet skis, jet skis, or like we did the.
Now y'all got me thinking. So I might find a jungle to do
there's a lot of
some
zip
skylining there. Yeah, some zip lining.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I did zip lining. I did zip lining in Jamaica, but those platforms was made out of wood.
Yeah.
And they're very high.
Yeah, but did
so
you
they
fall?
Sway.
But did you fall?
No.
So
but
you
it's
good.
Like, why do third world countries? Why they using wood? Like
Champ,
make that
'cause
shit
that's
out
what
of
they got.
concrete. Bro, they got concrete.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, he said he has a promotional company here in Sinaloa, Mexico.
Okay.
¿Cómo se llama la promoción? Versus promotion. Shout out to him.
Versus promotion.
Shout out to him. I got you, champ. All right.
So you ain't trying to hit the zip line then, huh?
You know, Jamaica scared me, man. It was swaying and windy and all. I don't know.
Yeah, but Cancun should have scared you as well when you almost drowned in the ocean, champ. But
oh, you see me out there?
No,
Thank
you. Oh, you almost drowned too?
Oh, no, I didn't almost drown, but I was out there in the ocean.
Nash had to come get saved and shit.
I was like on some real stuff?
No one saved me. But I wanted them to,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he didn't.
You was on a jet ski?
No. I was swimming in Cancun at the last one.
Okay.
And the current took me.
Yeah, see.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
No, they want. Oh. Yo, shout out to Sean. I was about to take it for you.
I ain't got time for that, man. Anyway.
Yo, Sean, that was funny. Oh, man.
Shout out to the champ.
Yeah,
so
I did the jet skis on the out there in Cancun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And you was out there just swimming.
And the current
just
me.
took you.
But let me tell you, Sean, I like to tell this story by telling people I am a dolphin. Like, I could legit swim.
He ain't lying.
Like, my two cousins are lifeguards. I took the test. I used to swim in Olympic-sized pools. That current was
on a level.
I was afraid.
Yeah.
And I'm, like, begging for this lifeguard to save me. He's like, nah, just listen to me from the shore. He's like, just go that way.
He's telling you to fight against the current.
No, he's telling me to go with it.
I'll go with it. Yeah, go with it and come up.
You're already nervous, and this shit pulling you away. I'm like, man, I'm going to die.
He'd never be a WBC world champion.
He said you can't get the green and gold, champ. He said you can't get the green and gold. Damn.
Can't be nervous,
Nah,
man.
Yo.
Nah,
Gotta be
champ,
cool
I'm
through
not
it
gonna,
all.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a good swimmer. I've actually had a similar experience in Mexico, not in the ocean, though, in the river.
Okay.
But I listened, and I went with the current. And then I just seen a fucking branch, and I just held on to it. I just
Shout
held
out
on
to
to
Rachel
it.
Donaire.
You seen a branch?
I swear to God, it was a branch, champ. I'm in a river, not the ocean. It's a branch. So I fucking held on to it until somebody came to save me. I was
That's crazy.
scared out my mind.
Hey, that sound like some movie type stuff.
No, champ, I promise you, it was a. Yo,
He's going by. He said,
I was so scared. And I can attest, Nesta, he swims.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like, I'm like, bro, who jumps in the pool to fucking swim laps? Like, yo, kick it, chill, get some sun. Nah,
He be like, nah, let me get these
Yo,
in real quick.
Let
me get these in
if
real
I ain't
quick.
gonna go to the gym, I've always heard, I don't know how true it is.
Very
but,
true.
But they say that
Yep.
swimming is
It's
a
a
full
full
body
body-
workout.
100%. Yep.
So,
yep.
you know.
We would go from sparring. Our spar days would be our swim days. And I mean, it would dog you. You know, people keep asking me if I'm coming back. Like, I know I got to swim, box, spar, and then swim. I said once I was done, I was looking forward to not ever doing that again. I don't want to do that anymore.
Do you think, I don't know, like celebrity boxing is in the cards for you? Exhibition?
No. I just don't think it's a point in celebrity boxing or anything like that.
What
you
about
know?
exhibitions, though?
Like what you and I did back in the day? Like, I could see myself doing something like that if it's for charity or, you know
Maybe,
what I'm saying? But nothing too serious, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because bare knuckle serious.
Yeah.
And that's what
Oh,
Paulie did.
That's
Come on
real
now.
serious.
I ain't doing no bare knuckle.
Said, what's wrong with you?
Paulie did
yeah.
that. I was like, Paulie, what? He was like, bro, this guy can't fight. I'm like, but it's bare knuckle.
Did he get lean? He got lean once, right?
I don't think he got dropped in that
Okay.
bare knuckle fight. I
Oh,
thought
he only
won
had
it.
one. I thought
I
he had
think-
two.
Oh, did he have two?
I thought he had two. I could be wrong.
I
though.
only know of one. I think
Yeah.
that the biggest controversy was after the fight. He got smacked. Remember?
Ah.
The content creator wasn't that the same fight where the dude smacked him with powder and
Oh, yeah.
everything?
He was calling a fight ringside. He was commentating.
Yeah.
He was commentating a celebrity boxing event.
Paulie was, right?
Paulie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
walked up and, like, smacked his ass.
Just
with some
out of
baby
nowhere.
it was-
Yeah.
But that's the dude he fought, no, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
I-
I'm looking it up now. I am
Yeah.
looking it up. You know, so if anybody wants to fight with Sean Porter and Bear, nah, fuck it.
I've
No
only
way.
seen a couple of guys here so far. Riddick Bowe.
Yes.
I love Riddick Bowe.
Tarver.
So
Antonio
Tarver.
Tarver's
Yeah,
here.
I'm sitting next to Tarver.
Who else was here? Obviously, Shadeja Green is here. Marlon Esparza's here.
Yeah.
Junior Makabu is here.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the female world champs.
Sebastian Fondora
Oh,
is
yes.
here.
Fondora's here, yeah.
Makes sense.
And his sister, Ann Sampson Lewickovich.
Yeah, I saw Samson here.
Who else did we see?
I'm thinking.
Are y'all doing any, like, is this what y'all, this is going to be y'all, where y'all at? Or?
Everything is on the fly. I'm going to
Yeah.
be real with you because
Yeah.
they're going to be changing locations, too.
Right, that's why I was asking.
So we're going to just, hopefully be able to set up wherever they're at.
Just two a day? Or you doing two a day, one a day?
Whatever they doing.
Just
Whatever
moving with
they
them.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here to work. I definitely don't want to miss the mandatory meeting
Yeah.
and the ratings meeting.
Yeah.
And even if we could get in the girl ratings meeting, I want to be
Yeah,
there Tuesday
yeah.
too. Yeah, the referee. I mean, it's a lot, man, because I do want to understand some of these calls. So I want to go to the referee meeting and the
Yeah.
judges meeting.
Yeah.
Some of these scorecards, like, I want to ask that question, like, can you score 10-10? Why is
Right.
that fucking allowed?
Right.
Like, I don't get that.
Is it allowed or is it not allowed?
I don't. That's what
I-
I'm here to find out. I
I'll
think
be-
it's allowed.
I'll
see
be
people-
scoring some 10-10s too, man.
Really?
Sometimes them rounds be like,
But what is your I guess thought process behind it, giving both of them a winning round?
Well, because neither of them lost them.
Somebody got to.
I just think it's
It be sometime, and you know how some fights, somebody they just don't do more.
Well, you're right.
Look at Nonito
That's
behind
why-
us. Got
that's
the
why-
crowd.
That's why some fights, you can win a round with one punch. It's like, well, Sean landed the bigger punch, throughout the whole round, and my man was only landing the occasional jab, but
Yeah.
you landed that right hand that stumbled him back. I'm giving you that round because, you know.
I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm reaching though. I got landed one big punch, nothing really happened. But the other guy, he threw more shots, but nothing really happened. Like I don't know who won that round.
Yeah, because of the activity.
Then me, I'll be so close to these fighters. I'll be like 10-10. I don't know who running around 10-10. When I was scoring Plant and Darrell, I stopped scoring.
Oh man,
Damn,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was a shocker.
Yeah, man.
I did not. Right when you thought it was getting boring, I didn't think he could do that. And then he took the Benavidez fight. What's your thoughts?
Hell yeah.
He did that, and
I'm gonna waste that on this show.
It's announced. It's announced.
I gotta do my show later.
Damn, champ.
I'm not gonna waste that on this show.
Don't be giving us that great content.
50-50 fight.
It is.
I had already felt that it was 50-50 before that fight, but that's a legit 50-50 fight.
I was so mad, right? Kyrone Davis, who I know you know, was Caleb's sparring partner. We interview him. After the interview, we chilling, and he's like, Caleb might stop Darrell. I'm like, man, get out of here. You ain't even stopped Darrell.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, man, Caleb punching. I'm like, champ, people don't say Caleb punch. He's like, he might stop him.
Yeah.
And I ignored it.
Yeah.
Didn't bet it.
Yeah.
He fucking stopped him.
Yeah.
That was crazy. So his brother fought.
Chan, hold on. Before you move forward, I got to ask because, there's people on opposite sides of the fence on this. How'd you feel about the grave digging after the knockout?
Man.
I'm going to tell you personally, I loved it.
I know you're a fighter and you're a nice guy.
But
He's a fighter
you
and
gotta
a nice
see, you
guy.
gotta see the build up to it. It's like we've been talking fight week, blah. You got shirts made for me, talking about you was planting flowers. Well,
Disclaimer. I grew up in this sport. The Darrell brothers are from Detroit. I remember being 8 years old, 9 years old, going to tournaments. They were running the show. I remember watching them thinking, I want to be just like them one day. I got to do the disclaimer of how far back I go with them and my admiration for both of them as in and out of the ring because they legit out the ring too. No silliness, just straightforward, you know what I mean? They fun to be around. They ain't going to get into no stupid craziness. You know what I mean? Just good people. But when you look at the build-up, you look at everything that was said, and then that knockout was just so out of this world, unexpected, like perfect punch, perfect timing. When Caleb Plant goes into the grave digging, it was like, and y'all know my favorite sport is football, and some of the celebrations they do after football, it's like they last longer than the touchdown.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure, bro. It's like a full-blown thing. They'll have
that grave digging, man. I hate to say it, but it was on point. It was on point.
I want you to take a pic with
And
the dog.
he want me to take a dog. I'm not taking a dog. How you doing, sir? Good to see you.
A war hero dog.
Okay, war hero dog.
Wow,
All
a
right.
pit that went to the war?
Yeah, we had a dog out there. Not a pit, but we had a Rottweiler out there.
Yo,
but it was just a stray dog that we found in Afghanistan.
Yo, Michaela is hilarious. Wait, 10-8s are BS when a fighter doesn't get. Oh yeah, I'm with you on that, Michaela.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm
you
not.
could get dog
Yo,
walked.
if I'm
10-8's a BS when the fighter don't get dropped.
No,
sometimes
That's
I'll
what
be
she
like,
said.
yo, that was a 10-8.
No,
Yes.
no. If you get in dog walk, I could see that. Like
Yeah.
if the person is beating you up where it's better off for you to go down. Yeah, I could see a 10-8. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pillar to post.
So the grave digging was a little dirty, but at the same time, like as a true sports fan that loves to see guys live in their moments and enjoy their moments and all that kind of stuff. I mean,
champ,
I hate to say it, but it was
It was
on point.
amazing.
Yeah, it was on point.
It was amazing.
No, but look, like you said, you do like to see people in their moment, right? You
Yeah.
love football. I don't know if you watch college football.
Not much.
Okay, so last week, everybody been on this Tennessee train this year, and I didn't want me some money on
Tennessee's nice.
Tennessee's nice.
I didn't know that.
So Georgia, they was like one in the country, two in the. So Georgia go down there. They leaked the quarterback number the night before the game.
They did what?
They leaked his phone number the night before the game, so all the fans fans are calling the Georgia quarterback the night before the game. You know, trying to. So he's like, yeah,
I never heard of that.
Yes, this was just not this past Saturday, but the weekend
crazy.
prior. So. They go there, they beat the shit out Tennessee. So the quarterback scored, and he put the phone and I loved it because I'm like, y'all try to do him dirty, and he just came in and beat y'all that. Call me now. Call me now.
Yeah.
So I loved it. I personally loved it.
Not that it matters, but was it a black quarterback?
It was a white guy.
White quarterback?
White guy.
Sean, did you realize that Andre Durrell was fighting last week?
Or Saturday. He fought Saturday.
I keep in touch with him. I didn't realize that fight came up, but he told me he was having something.
Yeah. Dude, who's training him now?
I believe that Sugar Hill is working with both those guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I seen him come up on
the betting line.
The betting line as an underdog.
They had him as an underdog.
For Uneski, though.
He fought.
I know Uneski Gonzalez, man, and he can't take a punch. And look, Darrell knocked him out.
Him out.
We had to put a couple dollars on him.
Yeah, man, and I was excited. I'm like, they messing up.
Yo, it was dope too, Sean. I know you don't bet, but we had a listener who actually, and
he bet big.
We tell everybody, this is just our advice. You do what you please.
Yeah,
but this guy took our advice.
Disclaimer. We screen share what we bet. We don't lie and be like, oh, I bet 200 or I bet 1,000.
Yeah.
I'm screen sharing. I'm betting $2.
Yeah.
$5, $10.
Yeah. Sometimes
whatever.
I get brave and make a $35 bet, but I don't advise anyone to bet crazy. I'm doing it because I tell myself, I've been watching this sport so long. I know so much. It don't make no sense. It's free money.
It kind of, you want to prove it to yourself.
Money.
No, look,
It's free money.
and we gave them. The book had 2 underdogs this weekend.
2 underdogs.
And we talked to
we
Brian
called it.
Mendoza. Brian Mendoza short notice. I'm like, bro, we
Who did
know.
he fight?
He fought Jason Rosario.
Banana.
Oh, and knocked him out, right?
Knocked him out.
You gotta know that Jason's done though.
Exactly.
Jason's not supposed to be in the
but
ring
look,
anymore.
so
exactly.
So
what
you
I
don't
was
know
saying.
that, and you go based off of who Jason beat and all
and
that.
everyone got scared because it was supposed to be Gomez, the Cuban dude, 6-0, 5 KOs, but he got sick. So they put Mendoza as a last-minute replacement, and I'm like,
but they're both trained.
I'm in the gym with Mendoza. We see this guy. We know this guy.
And they're both trained.
In Vegas.
They're both trained by Ishmael Salas, so it's like
so
for
the game
Ishmael,
plan's the same.
It's the same.
Are they both Dominican?
No.
Cuban. They're both Cuban. Well, what? Yeah.
Rosario.
Oh, he's Dominican.
He's
Dominican.
Oh, I didn't know Brian Mendoza was Cuban.
But we had a listener, Sean. He put 200 on that, won like $1,400 back.
I couldn't believe it.
I'm like, yo, my man just.
And let me tell you,
I
bet $70 on Darrell, and it took me 48 hours. I was like, I want to bet it all. And then I'm like, nah, fuck it, I ain't gonna do it.
Well, no, at first you did contemplate betting, but on the other side, so you was talking about a couple hundred possibly.
Yeah, but even on Bovada, remember, I went back the next day, the day of the fight, and I'm like, fuck it, Danny, I'm gonna do it because I knew they had it wrong. Was I nervous? Absolutely, but I knew they had it wrong. Darrell, he did do what I didn't think he would. I thought he was gonna box. I guess it's later in his career, he's 39. He was standing and fighting, which did make me nervous because Uneski, at the end of the day, fighters' last thing to go is the power. So hopefully he sees that he did get this win, but he didn't fight like his normal self.
Right.
I don't know if that's because of age and you can't move the way you used to move, or you ain't training this hard, so you don't want to circle the ring. I don't know, but he didn't box the way he normally boxes. It was more boxer puncher.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna go much longer. But
one more,
maybe.
The big hurrah.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
At 75, who could they give him as that last?
He fought at 75.
Yeah, that was
That's where he can exploit his speed. Like you said, he didn't use it, but he could exploit his speed and quickness there.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check with weight, but I want to say it was 75.
I believe so as well.
Yep.
And he's been fighting at 75. This 3 fights in a row for him at 75.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me check the rankings because if he wants one more before he retires at 30, I didn't even know he was 39.
Yeah.
Until they announced it Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, wow.
Champ, what you think just because we talking about possible fights, who you think they announced for Earl? You think it's gonna be Keith?
I heard that they were positioning Keith like on the numbers and stuff
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
number 1 in the WBC.
I heard that was like randomly he became number 1.
According to Mauricio, they're going to order it Wednesday. But my thing is, someone can still come and
come in here
and petition. The only one that has a case is Virgil, but we heard from sources that he doesn't want to fight.
He's with Oscar, right?
Yeah.
But
Nah,
he's
they're not going to do that.
If he wanted, they can, though.
Yeah, no. If he wanted,
he's got more of a position than
He's not going to come himself. He doesn't know about it. Most fighters don't know about that. That's why I was really impressed with what Josecito Lopez did. But beyond that, I don't see Oscar coming here just to do that. I don't see who else is
Eric
over there?
Gomez.
Gomez and all those guys. I don't see them coming here to petition to fight Errol Spence.
Which is crazy. Think about it from a business
Could you see
standpoint.
Boots?
From a business standpoint, they're both from Dallas, and even though Virgil's young and he's undefeated, he lost
There he
to a
is.
unified.
There he is. We were just talking about you. Just talking about you.
Let me ask you one question. Are you going to petition for anyone Wednesday? Yeah. What weight class?
All right. We got confirmation, baby. We got confirmation. Let's go.
It ain't what
Let's
you think
go.
it is. It ain't what you think it is.
You don't think it's that?
I don't know.
What other welterweight they got?
Okay, Miguel Cotto in the building.
Oh, wow.
They got Alexis Rocha.
Get the other guy.
Yeah, and they got Alexis Rocha.
Oh, they're going to go right to you.
Okay.
How you doing, sir? Good to see you.
Campeón, ¿cómo está? Mucho gusto.
¿Cómo está? Shout out to Miguel Cotto, man. That's amazing.
Put it on the camera. Look, Sean holding it. Shout out to the champ.
Hey, man, I love the legends, man. I love them, man. I love them. Doing well. How are you?
Yo, it's crazy
Yes,
how
sir, thank
short.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy how short Miguel is, bro.
Don't do that. Don't do
No.
that.
I'm just saying, to fight that many divisions.
I got that once today. I'll probably get it 3 more times before I leave. You're a lot bigger on TV. You look taller on TV. The guy today, he's escorting me in and says, "Oh, you're shorter than I thought you'd be." I'm like, yeah, I'm just.
He said, you're shorter.
You could just go back.
No, he said, you know what? You're shorter than I thought you'd be. Like he was like proving something to himself.
That's funny, man.
Oh, man.
So people just get on here and watch y'all talk for a couple hours.
Yeah, bro. We actually been live for a few hours.
About 2. We got 300 right now.
Yeah. 300 live, concurrent.
And, this is just the opening ceremony. So I'm sure for the ratings.
Sean over here testing the cameras.
I think for the rating and the mandatory meetings, we'll definitely have a lot more people tuned in because that's what everybody wants to see.
Yeah.
That's what everybody
And y'all will
wants
go
to see.
the entire time?
Depends on how good the meeting
You've been
is.
in there before?
Yeah.
Right? It's like ends up being like a 4-hour thing though, right?
It do.
It's an all-day thing, right? Yeah.
I was in the referee once in their meeting, and then they closed the door. I'm like, damn, it's hot as hell in. People standing on the wall. I was out. I was out.
Did y'all understand what I was saying up there?
We can hear it, yeah.
About the God complex.
I'm happy.
About
no.
what?
The God complex.
No,
that's kind of how I started everything that I was saying. Well, I was saying every fighter wants to be, they want to be cemented in history.
Yes.
And we all have this God complex. And what that God complex is, this sense of wanting to conquer anyone we face, the sense of being invincible. Nobody can beat us. The sense of I can do it no matter what happens, what comes my way. We don't have a sense of nervousness. We don't have a sense of, and then on the other side of that, we want to give our guys this sense of desperation, this sense of that you can't beat me, that you're not who you thought you were, and I am everything that I say I am. We have this mental sense of a God complex that we just can't be beat, and that's kind of how I say everybody wants to show that, and the best way you can show without saying anything is by holding up the belt. Nobody can deny you when you have a belt,
Tell that to Devin Haney.
Yeah. Why you say that? Why you say tell it to Devin Haney?
Because they denied him. He had to beat Cambosos twice. They called him email champ. I mean, they disrespected him.
Yeah, but his situation is a little bit different, though.
It's exactly the same situation as Charlo, and they never called Charlo an email champ.
Charlo just became a champion at WBC champion.
Yeah, because he was
Canelo vacated and became franchised.
Yeah, Canelo was awarded. Canelo
So
was the first one.
he didn't fight and won the vacant title.
No, he was interim and then was elevated to full champ.
Just like Keith for the WBA. And they didn't call Keith an email champ.
Yeah, that's what's that? Bushchuck. Got knocked out by Brandon Adams.
Really?
On NBC a couple years ago.
Yes.
On you talking about wasn't Ring City, right?
It was on NBC. Yeah, Ring City.
Yeah. I
just saw the way he was walking, and I was like, it's concerning.
So Golden Boy has 2 other welterweights not named Virgil, Rocha and Blair Cobbs. But Rocha still, he's not going to be able to get positioning.
What's he ranked? Is he even in the rankings for the BC?
I hate to spoil, but it ain't what y'all think it's gonna be.
I mean, who else? They only got 3 welterweights.
So pick one of the other 3 or one of the other 2.
So Blair Cobbs against who?
They can't petition for Blair. He ain't in position.
See, Sean.
Why they petitioning for 2? Why wouldn't they just petition for 1?
No. They're not petitioning for 2. What we're saying is he didn't tell us who he's petitioning for at the welterweight division, so we're giving you the 3 welterweights Golden Boy has.
Which are Blair Cobbs, Alexis Rocha, and
Virgil
Ortiz. It's not. It can't be Cobb, and I'm going on record for saying it's not going to be Ortiz. So I'm going with the latter.
Yeah, I don't see Rocha getting approved.
Yeah,
approved.
Rocha won't get approved.
Yeah, I mean, what are they gonna they might petition for what, like the youth or something, like
you disrespectful.
No, I'm not disrespectful.
The youth
champion in the top 15. What he gonna petition for? To get in the top 15?
He's in the IBF at number 13.
Yeah, this ain't that. Champ,
this ain't that.
We ain't in New Jersey.
So that's what it could be.
We in Mexico.
He could be petitioning to get in
what you
to
mean
the top
in
10.
New Jersey?
That's what the IBF at. He talking about Roaches ranked in the BF.
Oh, he's working with the IBF.
Yeah,
he's
with
number
the BC.
13 in the IBF.
Virgil's with the BC.
But that's the thing. They can still petition to have their fighters ranked. It's like, hey, Alex Rocha beat so-and-so, beat so-and-so.
Yeah.
He's ranked number whatever on the IBF. We would like to be ranked in the WBC.
Everything you would say about Virgil Ortiz, he's young, he's inexperienced, he's maybe a fight or 2 away from becoming a world champion or positioning himself to become a world champion. Hasn't been tested enough, and I'm only saying what other people say. These aren't things that I personally believe.
I don't know that I believe that. I feel like the Velasquez fight, that was a solid win, and then to watch Velasquez do what he did to Michael Fox. And Michael's a good boxer. No power, good boxer.
And also, remember that if Errol doesn't move up before springtime to 54, he's going to move up to 54, summer of next year? So maybe they're positioning Ortiz for after the move.
For a vacant.
Not to actually fight.
Well, you see, that's my problem. A vacant, he won't get the same amount of money.
Yeah.
And he won't get the legacy.
Yeah.
For a young guy like him to lose to Earl, that's not career damaging. Who's going to be mad that you lost at a chance for 3 belts?
I don't see Golden Boy thinking like that, though. I don't see Golden Boy saying it's worth it.
These guys, and you see, this is what we don't understand about the business, because these 2 men have history in the amateurs.
But then also remember that if they petition him to be ranked in top 5 in the WBC or take that actual number 1 mandatory spot is what he would actually do. Also keep in mind that there's only the WBC on the line that night, not 3 belts.
Wait a minute. No, the champion got to defend the mother belt. He can't just put them to the side.
That's not true.
What? You teaching me something. I never heard that.
If the WBC sanctions a mandatory fight for Errol, they're sanctioning that fight.
Okay, but those other titles are on the line because you're the champ.
Those titles don't have to be on the line.
Wow, so you
Don't
as a
forget,
champ,
don't forget we're paying a sanctioning fee
per fight.
And if I don't want to pay a sanctioning fee for the IBF and for the WBA, and furthermore I don't want to lose those, the list goes on. I can only. We just saw McCaskill did that.
I'm gonna have to ask.
Different weight class, of course, but
different weight class.
But she still is a champion in that other weight class.
Because she fought at a different weight
Yeah,
class.
yeah.
I don't think you can fight at welterweight, actually choose to defend a certain title. Like, you're unified. Yeah, WBC mandated.
But see, here's the thing, though, right? Just because one sanctioning body put you in the rankings don't mean the other one will. So if I'm in the rankings, let me tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
The WBC, the way it works, 1 through 10, defending your title. 11, if you ranked 11 through 15, they'll make an exception and count that as a defense of the title, right? But now, if the IBF doesn't have you ranked, well, shit, I don't want you to defend this guy not even in my ranking system.
Right.
So
I don't even know if I'm right, but what I do believe is that on a night when they have a mandatory fight in the ring, I don't believe that the other belts are mandatory to be in the ring and be defended.
I don't think
you think that's BS?
I don't think that's right. I just don't think that can't be right because Marcus Brown, John Pascal, like, those fights were for 2 belts, and that was ordered from 1. WBC ordered Marcus Brown to fight John Pascal, and he lost both belts.
So then it becomes a situation of contracts and negotiations. What belts are we fighting for this fight?
I just don't see
how much money are we fighting for?
I just don't see how you're the champ, and then you choose to defend one of those belts.
I don't know that it's going to be so much a personal thing as much as it would be on the sanctioning body.
That's what I'm saying.
Again, like I'm saying, like I could see that being the case if the WBC makes I'm going to give you a perfect example. Perfect example, when Devin Haney was elevated to full champ, he defended his title in like 41 days. It was like a 5-week, 6-day turnaround, right? And so they ended up making an exception for like the 13th ranked guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he makes that defense, but fuck, how I'm trying to think how it went. He
Are
made
those
the
all the
defense.
WBC women champions?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yo, I'm a fan of La Barbie because I'm with her. I don't get dressed up for nobody. She up there with box braids, Daisy Dukes, and a holster top. Let's go.
Maybe she don't know no better.
Yo.
Where's she from?
Out here.
She is
Ain't
Mexican,
she Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't giving the people no context. You ain't
I
telling
mean,
them.
you sat down with us, and then it was like conversation with you. Before you got here, honestly, we were translating and trying to tell them what was going
But
on.
I'm gonna be champ. It was hard because it's like they introducing everybody and their mother.
They doing a lot.
So it's like, what's going on?
And then it's two announcers. See, you got him,
and you got Ray Floyd.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, now what we are getting is all the WBC females champions. They're taking that group photo.
That's the photo that Sean felt left out on back in 2015.
No, this is actually the motivation. No, this is the motivation, though, right?
It's a true story.
But that was your motivation. You sat watching them,
and
that made you want to get that belt.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of stuff ordered. So we're hearing that Nonito is going to petition for that vacant BAM shot. The belt BAM.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff going to happen. I can't wait for Wednesday. You know. Then Marlon Esparza, right?
Yeah.
She's here to no, the other girl with Felipe. They're going to petition to fight Esparza.
Is that a good fight?
I don't know her like that. I know her. I know her team. I don't know her. But she's here. Maybe you know her. I'll point her out whenever I see her again.
It's a lot of shit going on. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to take everything in.
Well, it's kind of emptying out.
It's starting to die out.
People leaving.
So no Earl
Oh,
announcement.
there she goes right there. So
Stop pointing.
no, she's on camera.
Said, stop pointing.
She's coming up right there.
Said, stop pointing.
He's
Oh,
like,
no.
I'm like, yo. Yo, what time is lunch, y'all? Y'all not hungry?
Working, baby. We working.
Word. Got to eat air right now.
Yeah, right.
Yo, if
That's a
Mauricio
tough
can
thing,
do
though,
it,
man. Having to eat air, that's a tough
I
thing.
mean, if he can do it, we should be able to do it.
Yeah, he got slim. He looked good.
He's over there. I mean, yesterday
Working.
he had to shake 1 million hands, kiss 1,000 babies, and 100,000 pictures, and he was still up the next morning, you know, bright and early. So it's like, they could do it, we could do it. Sean, did you see the mascot? And did you know WBC had one?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
I have not seen
so-
him. Yes, I knew he
Ah,
was.
he
But
didn't see
do
him.
you
No, I have
know?
not seen him. Yes, I didn't know they had one.
He didn't see him, so he can't answer.
No, but you've seen him before.
Yes.
You've
Okay.
seen him.
Yeah.
The mascot.
Yeah. It's a dude walking around with gloves on, right?
No.
You got like, you look like Teen Wolf.
Oh, you talking about that guy? I'm so sick of seeing that dude. No disrespect.
Is it a face or a mask?
It's a mask.
How
Told
sure
you.
are you?
It's not him.
How
Like,
sure
he's not,
are you?
He's not.
So he's not the Geico guy.
And that's why I'm annoyed. Because he's dressed up like the Geico guy all the time. And just relax, man.
But they're saying
You're
the-
overcommitted
No,
at
they're
this
saying the WBC is saying that is their official mascot.
That's what they're saying.
Like he's a paid WBC mascot employee.
Well, I don't know that he's paid, but
Relax. Now you doing too much.
Nah, they got him on payroll, champ.
wait,
I
I'm
ain't
gonna show
believe
you the
it.
video.
If I ain't on payroll, he ain't on payroll. I'll just say it like
Well,
that.
you
He
about
a
to be an
1099.
ambassador. You about to be an ambassador. So, champ, this is the video. I don't know. He's fully dressed in WBC attire.
All the time.
That's what he get paid to do.
He's at the Hall of
I
Fame.
can't believe it. Look, I keep zooming in because I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, is this shit real?
Nah, man, that ain't real.
That's what I keep telling us. He fell for it though.
Why don't you just bust him out?
What?
I give you $1,000 to bust him out.
I'll do it.
What, to take
give
the
you
mask
$1,000.
off? To take the mask off.
to grab
No.
him, not I mean like now, not one-on-one in the alley
No,
type
and
stuff.
you ain't doing it. You gonna get us kicked out for life. We'll never back. You beat up the mascot. No, sir. Daddy said, I'll
No,
do it.
look, I walk up to him, take a picture,
And knock the
then,
head off.
oh, got
That's
your
what
hat.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yo,
get
I
him.
don't even think it's that type of mask. If it's a mask, that's like hours of makeup
It's
as
legit.
well.
It's legit makeup
Because
type
you don't
stuff.
see anything in the eyes or the neck. So when you
Yeah.
go to knock that off, it ain't knocking off. You gonna have to yank that.
Sean just setting me up for failure.
Now I want to. You be doing a lot of people a favor.
So you want me to do it right now while Mauricio talking?
No.
Where's he at?
Not
No.
that kind of situation, but definitely like at dinner when
I'll do
everybody
it-
just got their meal
on the beach
and we
tonight.
kicking it. Now on the beach tonight.
That's
No.
dinner.
No, dinner's on the beach tonight.
Yeah,
Well, who's dinner?
that's what's
Is
on
it
the
tonight?
schedule. Yeah, it's
Oh,
two.
wow.
It's one tonight, one tomorrow.
And this is the sports jacket dinner?
Yeah, and tomorrow's like dinner in
What's
the orchestra.
wrong? You a grown ass man.
Bruh, it's hot
He's
as
like,
hell.
fuck you mean I gotta brush my teeth every morning?
Sean.
It is hot as
you
hell.
about
It's
to
humid,
be,
champ.
You about to be on the beach with the breeze of the beach, that humidity.
Feel this.
Ain't no way you ain't gonna
Feel
be
this.
hot. I'm gonna show you yesterday's picture.
Oh wow,
Feel this.
this does feel thin.
Come on now.
Come on, that's the Sean Porter too. That's his own suit.
This is the Sean Porter suit collection. Come on now. I can get you right.
Look at this. Is your suit thinner than that shirt and shorts? And
Look at his shirt.
Oh shit.
That was the humidity is 90% out here.
So wear something like this with a t-shirt underneath.
What we got right now? I didn't even say the humidity on the watch.
I'm gonna check. It's definitely hot as man.
I think if
I think we
Mauricio
should.
knew,
I think
he'd
we
be
should
mad
find
at
out
y'all
about.
talking through all this.
That's what I was about to say. I think we need to find out what are those trophies that they're giving, because they're giving a lot of people trophies. I just seen somebody walk by here with one.
Look, champ, it's 87, right? 72% humidity, so it feels like 95.
You from Jersey? You from Chicago? Y'all know what it's like.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be inside.
But that's exactly why.
Only time I was outside was for practice, and that's it.
Even in Chicago?
Like I'm not. If it's hot out, I'm not going outside unless I have a reason to. So it's usually like 2 a days.
Like, I lived like that in Las Vegas. I never lived like that before Las Vegas.
Nah, see, cause humidity, you just feel nasty. We not sweating like that in Vegas.
Yeah,
that's true.
True.
Only time I'm sweating like that, maybe Top Rank gym. You know what I'm saying? Like a boxing gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they turned that heat on.
Yeah, I remember when he announced Sean Porter Promotions, bro. That gym, it was 112 outside. I was going outside to get some fresh air.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm like, bro, why do you have the heat on like you're working out? This is a press conference.
Straight up. Yeah.
And you just had the heat on?
Nah, my dad he didn't think far enough ahead to say, you know what, let me cool it off. Once everybody came in is when he turned it on, but we was full-fledged into everything.
That was an amazing gym.
Yeah, it was.
That was nice. I'm shocked you didn't keep that going.
My dad was like, man, we spending a lot of money to be here. And at that point in time, I was fighting once a year. He's like, yeah, we wasting money.
Do you think you need a gym here, like for the youth, or you think there's enough gyms in Vegas? Sean Porter doesn't have to open up his own gym.
I'm looking forward to doing that one day.
Oh, you are?
I was looking at something before the pandemic happened. So now I think the pandemic kind of like transitioned a lot of things for me, and so now it's like, how do I revisit some of the things that I was going to do before the pandemic, you know?
A lot of people got ideas during the pandemic. It was good and bad, right?
Yeah.
A lot of entrepreneurs.
I got the idea for the podcast. Yeah. It was hard, you know what I mean? But I also got a certification to do life coaching during the pandemic.
Wow.
And I was like, man, I'm sitting down. I got to do something. And so I just, got into some books and got certified to do life coaching.
Sean, the chat is really encouraging me to take you up on that $1,000 offer.
No, sir. No, sir.
I can have cash in your hand the moment it's done. And for the record, I'm not speaking dineros.
He talking dollars. Look at that. Yo, he in the front row. You going to get caught. It's like Suleiman's going to see you, and there will be no excuse. He's legit in the front row, chilling.
Maybe have him on the show. Talk to him about it.
I wonder, does he speak English or Spanish?
He speaks Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, he speaks Spanish?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect, bro. I'm going to just offer him like 2,000 pesos. I'm going to offer him 2,000 pesos.
Bro,
yeah,
you just said he was a paid mascot. He going to...
It's $100, right?
Less.
100.
It's $100.
Okay, so he gonna let you take it off for 100 when he a paid mascot? I don't know, champ.
Not gonna do it.
Damn, it's an old Canelo.
Sean don't believe he's paid.
This a young
Sean
Canelo.
Number one, I don't think he's paid. Number two, I know you're not gonna convince him that he should take it off. That's gonna be a yank and pull situation.
That's a yank prank, baby.
Yeah.
You ain't getting that off.
So
the money's real, by the way.
The plan is now, upon exiting, just run past his ass and just keep running.
You better snatch a handful of hair and
He's coming with you.
I'm going to be dragging his ass on the ground.
You imagine his head like...
Because it's some movie star type level type.
That's what I'm saying.
Type makeup.
So you think they just doing that movie star shit every day in this
saying
humidity?
You gotta shoe shine him and
Yo, imagine he said shoe shot him.
You got it, David Benavidez, man. That's the first guy I ever seen shoe shine somebody to the head.
For real, man. Yeah. I think they're showing us. Oh no.
Bro, talking about.
Oh, this Telemax.
Yo, they're the chat saying, why do I want the 1,000 so bad? You tell me, when have you made $1,000 in 5 seconds?
Yep.
That's a 5-second job.
It's a dangerous
you
job.
sound like every fighter. when everybody wonder why we keep coming back, that one night.
36
true.
minutes.
36
But it's
minutes.
not 36 minutes, though. It's like you said, you got to
Depending on-
swim,
Yeah.
spar,
Yeah.
and it's that camp.
Yeah.
It's longer than 36 minutes. People try to, I feel like people try to minimize it by saying, oh, you only fighting once a year. It's like, what about all the time I put in the camp?
The other side of that is when you see like fighters who aren't doing what they used to do and they're losing, but they keep coming back. The money's relatively good for them or whatever the case may be, but they're not doing what they used to do to get ready. You know what I mean? So it's how it is. It's how it is.
Yeah. I mean, some people just love it. I feel like Chop Chop, he has to love it. It can't be a money thing with him. He just got to love it.
He love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he love it. I think he trying to prove something to himself. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but he's trying to prove something to himself.
Yeah, man, because he's old and he keeps
Something I
doing
do.
it.
Yeah, you get here, man.
He keeps doing it,
Yeah,
man.
no, he definitely been around for a minute, and it don't seem like he going anywhere. So,
Yep.
but yeah, champ. You think we should start wrapping up?
I would love to. If you think it's the right
Yeah.
time. I don't know how much is
I
left.
think so. I think we're gonna start wrapping up. This was only the opening ceremony.
Have the official content providers for the WBC
Uh,
wrapped it up?
No, but you know they're paid to do that, champ. So I think they got to get the whole thing.
I mean, I think we gotta show that we work just as hard.
He can stand there.
No, not this one.
They ain't out working us.
Yeah, you can close this one.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, we will be back. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We really don't know the itinerary. Just know that every day there will be
A live
something
show
from the WBC. So
Absolutely.
we will be going live.
Keep an eye out.
Um,
Pay attention to social media.
It will not be our normally regularly scheduled time, as we are catering to the WBC and obviously all of the functions that they have going on. We were mentioning champions. We forgot to say Ray Vargas. I just seen him.
Yeah. Shout out
And
to Ray Vargas
Vargas
in the
is
building.
here.
But Ringwalk Danny, Instagram and Twitter. We are the Boxing Boys.
I think you should talk to someone, though,
About?
just how much is left. I know
Okay.
we've been here a while, but I don't want to be that dude that ended it. And Danny, fix the camera for me. I don't want to be the dude that ended it, and Mauricio is still here. Like, he's on the podium right now, as you can see. So, we just want to make sure that it is what it is before, we get crazy and wrap everything up. But if you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, man. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to help this show grow. And, I might bring over some champs or whatever, sit them down. The thing is, we've been streaming for a long time now, so we haven't eaten. Danny's hungry. We've already worked through lunch, but there are a lot of people here that we can, sit down. Sean Porter obviously gave us tons of time, but we can swap out placements of different fighters on the couch, giving them an opportunity to be on the show. So what, you didn't get no? Just ask anybody with the staff shirt. Okay, so they're giving an award for exclusive support to boxers in Panama. So while we're waiting, let me get to these super chats. See what we got. Hopefully we get to everybody. Don't leave anybody behind. Once again, thank you to everybody that is tuned in. We do appreciate it. Remember to stay locked with the channel, as we will be going live multiple times from the WBC convention. Looks like we got Bubba 2 minutes at 2 o'clock. 2 more? Holy shit. 2 more hours? Wow. Bro, didn't they go live at, no, they didn't go live early. That's the thing. So it never started at 10. What time did they start? Okay. Bubba from Forrest Gump, Big Charlo or Twin Charlo there? WBC, hashtag Lions only. They're not here yet. We got New York Bullet. Porter versus Cotto would have been fire, fire, fire. He's right about that. I wouldn't mind Cotto versus, that's Beltran. You should bring him over. Oh, no, he's being interviewed. So Miguel Bertrand is here. We got High and Low Sports Central. $2 Super Chat says the boxing voice is more. $1 Trillion Dreams, $5 Super Chat says, hey, do you think it's enough room for the PBC to move their entire roster to the DAZN? And would that be better for boxing? Absolutely, $1 Trillion Dream. That's what I like. That's what I hope. That's what I would want. No BS. I really, really would want that. Danny, if you want, because I know you're a little agitated, if you want, you could go roll up. By the time you come back, it'll probably be done. We could take a Hardin break and then wrap up. Because even if you're not back, by the time they done, I could start packing up. And you could get roll up like two. It's far, too. You far.
Yeah, it is far.
That's what I'm saying. We both can't do both. So.
No, I didn't know you wanted to keep rocking out. You know.
I mean, bro, with 2 more hours, I'm not trying to be that dude, honestly. You know,
what dude?
The one that leaves. You know, all the other content creators are here. You see them. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm already that guy saying what I'm not gonna do live.
Yeah, no, I mean they're actually recording the event, you know, but I mean whatever, champ. We'll just rock out. It don't matter.
So you didn't like my idea?
No, I mean I'm not gonna make that walk.
So you want to
twice.
You want to stay live and I go do that?
Bro, you're talking about a 40-minute thing, like. I'll go do it, brother. Whatever you.
I mean, I'm giving you options. You can stay and I can go, or I can stay.
Yeah, no, I didn't know we was gonna continue. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's 2 hours left. I don't know that it's makes sense to cut it. You know what I mean? Who knows if Miguel Cotto comes back or if they do something that is of any sort of importance. I don't know. I don't know. I thought that was a good idea. I guess not. Look, we got Fire says rock out, and that's kind of what we're trying to do. You know, that's kind of what we're trying to do. I actually want to grab somebody up. I'm gonna have to do that because my boy Danny, he not in the best of moods. He's been here working for a minute, but I'm scoping the room to see who I could sit down with me. And that's the thing. The other thing is that there's other people, they're also sitting in their seats, so a little bit different. They're honoring Mauricio right now. They're honoring him with They're honoring him, but it's about peace and world peace and coming together. Ja, I never told Danny he couldn't eat, man. My man could leave whenever he wants, just like he left before. You know, I'm here to do a job, and I don't want to do it half-assed. It is difficult to do it, so tomorrow probably will be better. Hopefully we can get them to connect that audio. See? See, there's something wrong.
We have the project from gloves, silver gloves, and also the silver belt. And so the silver belt.
There's so much distortion in that line that it's not even worth it, bro. But the way I had it set up in theory was to have those microphones come into our feed, but they don't have that set up properly over there. So it's not working the way that it should. But looks like I got a guess. Rachel Donaire. How are you?
Dang.
I know. I mean, I feel like this might be dragging just a little bit.
There's a lot of awards up on the table in the corner over there.
No, there's 2 more hours left. Yeah, we went and asked because we thought since it got a little bit empty, we were about to be out of here, and that's not the case. Let me fix this.
So how are you guys doing over there? How are you guys? Do there chats?
So how have you been enjoying yourself at the convention?
Well, I think last night was amazing.
It was.
Right? Like, it was nice. It was hot.
It was hot. I showed pictures of all that sweat. I was sweating out there. It was crazy.
You definitely were sweating. I
Yeah.
felt bad for you.
I was just telling Sean that you guys have wanted to do karaoke.
Yeah.
So I was telling Nonito that Sean loves karaoke, and he had invited me out, I think, for his birthday in Vegas not too long ago. So if you guys do it, I want to make sure Sean is with you because he loves that.
What's your song? What's your song?
I don't have a song, and I didn't sing. I'm pretty shy when it comes to that, even though I always want to go to karaoke. Yeah, I'm pretty shy. So Sean forced me to sing, and I sang from the couch. But I think, again, with you guys, it would be better because Sean had, like, ringers. He had two professional singers in there.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
Exactly. It made you feel like you're not good enough.
No,
they're in there, like,
karaoke
blowing notes.
It's supposed to be, it's Japanese for tone deaf.
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to not be able to sing. You don't get to get Grammy Awards.
Exactly.
People coming in there and singing.
No, and then today he's telling a story, and he's like, oh, no, that guy's actually a real singer. And I'm like, well, that explains it. And then he's like, no, the girl that was there, she actually won Miss Nevada, and she had to sing at the end. And I'm like, okay, that explains it. Because it's like they were too good.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to. It's like, you know when you go to those karaoke bars and you're like, oh, you hear someone that's like, I don't want to sing, and then they're like, actually, can you bring up number 4732 key, like lower the key down one? You're like, dude, you already know what you wanted to sing, and you acting like you didn't want to.
So how'd you feel? Nonito just had like a sea of people around him. It's crazy.
Dude, he's
Look, even over there. It's
I left.
crazy how many people go to him.
Yeah, I left. See, like we were over there. It's taking us about 20 minutes to get to, and then I just got tired of standing there. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go see what Ness is doing. Where'd Danny go? You go get beer?
Yeah, he went to the room real quick. Once he found out that there was another 2 hours worth of ceremonial awards, he went to the room to take a break.
Take a nap. You should have beer. We're in Mexico. Like we should have beer. We should have.
I mean, they have us in this room for quite a few hours. I think they needed to maybe have a intermission, but then again, it's a lot of people to have come in and out.
Yeah, but
So-
there's gonna be a lot of hangry people after this.
There
If you're in
are.
2 more hours. What time is it now?
There are. We haven't eaten since breakfast. It is 1:24.
So you're saying 3:30?
That's what it's looking like.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Lots of angry people.
Yeah,
Hangry people.
I'm just watching the crowd move with your husband. It's hilarious.
I'm waiting for him to figure out that I left. Because I'm like, okay, this is weird. I'm going to keep moving.
For sure.
And then that's what's going to happen. He's going to go here, and they're all going to follow him this way. There's going to be a sea of people. So
Does it get tired? Because we asked Sean. Like, Sean was sitting here, and he's trying to do the show with us, and people are taking pictures, asking for autographs. Does it ever get tired for you?
I think, like, when they swarm too much, like, I have anxiety, and people think I'm just trying to be a bitch. And really, it's like, I don't like it, and when people are really surrounding me, taking my air. So for me, it's not so much tired. I just get anxiety from it. But I mean, Nonito enjoys it. Like it's never really a bother or anything like that. But when you're trying to get to a fight and the main card's about to start and everyone's like not letting you get to your seat, taking pictures, then yes, right? Like when there's a
Absolutely.
time.
No, I'm sure. I mean, something that takes us 5 minutes can take you guys 20 to 35 minutes, you know?
Oh, MGM Ballet to the arena, an hour.
Wow.
At least. At least an hour. Did I lose it?
Oh, did he walk out?
I don't know.
Maybe he doesn't know where you're at.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, he probably did walk out.
I'm going to get one of the BC guys to get him. Hold on.
All right. So now we're getting another tribute, WBC, on their journey of love and promises and peace. That's Badu Jack and his beautiful daughter. Look at JoJo Diaz there. Oh, man, my boy. And this is just some of the pictures of the WBC and their champions and the things that their champions have done. This is like visiting, some of the hospitals and just different empowering people. And obviously WBC is a huge part of making a lot of people's dreams come true, that's for sure. And some of these champions, they become ambassadors. They end up going to these hospitals and on these different WBC trips to not only promote, but to, put smiles on these kids' faces. As you can see, man, a lot of these guys love these champions. So when you become a WBC champion, there are rules and regulations as well as things that you have to do while having that belt. And, some of those things are definitely photo ops and, trips to hospitals and things like that. If you're a champ, you should want to inspire anyway, bro. You should want to show that how far you've come and where this sport has allowed you to go, and taken you, for real. But oh, Rach, the newest back call member. Yeah, nah, we were talking about that. She loves it. She loves it. So, yeah, this is all part of the WBC Cares, Jill Diamond is, as you can see, you see her in a lot of the pictures. She's the woman with the blonde hair. She's in charge of this, and she works countless hours, bro, putting these functions together. And, WBC Cares, that's the mascot. So the WBC Cares, they fund a lot of different activities as well, man. And there we got a picture of some past champions. And it says the WBC Cares has grown to 25 chapters. Wow. That's pretty big. Okay, so they're bringing up the anti-bullying ambassadors. They're going to be presenting a drawing and the artist, I believe, is autistic, bro. And yes, the artist is the man in the pink. He made that picture and he's going to present it to the governor of Acapulco. And obviously that's Charlie, one of the ambassadors for the WBC anti-bullying, and so is the mascot, as you can see up there. That's a pretty nice painting too. Like you can see the reflection in the water looks pretty good from here. Yeah, Brandon, anti-bullying ambassadors. Yes, that's what they are. No, the money that they get doesn't just go to this PowerPoint presentation, my good friend. Obviously, you can't put an event this size in another country on without being a person of importance, man. Let's be real. It's kind of sad how much heat the WBC take when they're at the front lines, really. doing everything. Everything. Like, I don't know what other sanctioning bodies are doing. Is that ignorance on my part and your part? Because I know if I don't know, you don't fucking know. But, like, is that ignorance or is that lack of marketing, funding, whatever from these other sanctioning bodies? Like, what are they doing? But we will continue to try to get to them. Like, we're going to try and get to the WBC, the IBF and the WBA if all goes well. Yeah, Porter was going to pay Danny to pull the mascot's head, man. I ain't want that to go down, bro. That's not what I want. Oh, my God. I hope Rachel didn't. Hope she didn't. I don't even want to touch. She left her purse right here, bro. I don't even want to touch that shit. She left her purse on a chair and is all the way in that chair. I could be talking to y'all and somebody snatched that and I don't even know the better. Now she got me worried. Well. Hey, what's going on, champ? So we got the champ joining us, Nonito Donaire. I was just telling Rachel and asking, does she get tired? The way you're being swarmed more than anybody else. I felt like you were Kodo the way they were on you, bro.
It was crazy to me because I just walked out, and the next thing you know, everybody just came in. All the champions came in to take pictures too. Ray Vargas, great respect for him. It was just the way I came out and the way everybody just like swarmed, and I'm like, I just need to go to the bathroom. That's all. So yeah, it was incredible, man.
So I asked Sean, as a retired fighter, what brings him back? Why does he come to the convention? And he says he has a job to do as an ambassador of the sport moving forward. But you're an active fighter, so I'm assuming you're here for business?
Well, I'm here to see what's in line for me, right, on with the WBC, and then of course all the other champions are here, and just being around that is incredible. But I'm also on a vacation, just knowing that I'm having a good time being here.
That's right. That's what I said. I said I don't mind coming to these conventions as long as they make them in places like this where you can double as a vacation.
Exactly.
So when did you win your first WBC title?
Well, I had the regional first, which was I think in 2004 or 5.
Wow.
And then the title was in. Man, I have so much fights, so many years, man. I think it was the Montiel fight that I got the title.
That was an amazing knockout.
That was 2011.
So champ, did you want any specific belt first? Like when you were just a contender, a prospect, did you always want the green belt? Was it maybe you're drawn to red and you wanted that IBF first, or you just wanted to be a world champion? You didn't care which sanctioned body you became a champion for?
For me and for every fighter, we just want to have a title, right? But for me, growing up with a lot of the Mexican crowd and fighters in the Bay Area, that's what everybody looked forward to, was the green belt. And you see it when Tyson had it and when Chavez had it. It was like it was so grand, And those times they put this picture on you, And for me, it was like, man, I gotta have that.
For sure. Sean was up there, and he was saying that he had got motivated seeing all the WBC champions of the past at one of the 2015 convention and realizing, wow, I'm not a WBC champion. So that motivated him to go and get that belt. Did you ever have a moment like that where maybe you said to yourself, wow, I'm a champion amongst these champions, or, a moment where you seen yourself as a prospect and you knew you wanted to be a champion?
For me, I've always felt that it belonged to me. It wasn't like, oh, I gotta get that. I've always had this feeling that it's mine.
Absolutely.
So for me, going into all the fights, like even before I became a champion, before I started boxing professionally, I always had this feeling that all of this belonged to me. It was just a matter of time for me. That's how I've always looked at myself. in terms when I carry myself, I go in there and I always have that mentality that that's mine already.
So right now we're getting a live performance from a pianist. His name is Jose, and that went so quick. So I was not able to read that, Jose, but he's playing live piano here. And it seems like they've done some sort of Zoom call song. So it's multiple people on a Zoom call singing, and it sounds like Mexico. Mexico, estamos contigo. So it's Mexico, we're with you. All right, so this must be some sort of anthem.
It's like one of those.
Okay, David Faltan song. Okay.
There you go. It's like one of those times back in the days with Michael Jackson and all them other people.
Yeah, man. Wow. So they got a lot of people to collaborate on this. Even Canelo's there. Okay.
And Chavez too.
Yeah, I did see Julio Cesar Chavez. Yeah.
Wow.
We are in Mexico. It is the WBC Mexican convention, so they got to have that Mexican pride for sure. We know their fighters. They always have that Mexican pride, and they love, wearing those colors.
You know, in Mexico, boxing is like soccer to the world. It's so big.
It's deeply rooted in them, and it's part of their culture.
Fighters, the Aztec warriors.
Yep.
See Canelo singing.
They got Canelo blowing for real. Wow. Okay. It's definitely a collaboration here amongst a lot of famous Mexicans.
Talents, fighters, and all, man.
Yep.
There it is. That's all the people right there. They're showing.
Oh, there
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
They got Eric Morales. Yeah.
Shout out, man. The Psycho Clown.
They got a lot of people in there.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I wonder how long it took them to collaborate on that, because that list is still going. And that's cantantes, or did they do it English and Spanish? Oh, no. Two cantantes, Paulina. Okay.
I have no idea.
Never heard of them.
And they got Canelo right there.
They got Canelo finishing it with the Mexico. Yeah.
That was cool.
Shout out to Ray Flores, man. They might think he's a PBC guy. Look, he's able to do whatever he wants and work anywhere that he wants. So that's great, because he's a great voice, man.
He is a great voice.
Great voice.
When Ray starts talking, he talks like he's in a video game and a movie, Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ray Flores.
Yep. Yep. Oh, wow, they called you.
Okay, he literally has to go to the stage. Go to the stage. What?
He literally had women grabbing him. That's insane.
He's a good-looking man.
I mean, but it's like he's a singer. They're treating him more than a fighter right now. It's like he's a singer. I never seen girls grab a fighter and then it was like giggling. It was like high schooling after he didn't stop. It was hilarious.
Yeah. You're like, oh. I'm like, oh.
Oh my God! I touched his arm.
And I'm like, right now he has to go to the stage, like right now. Oh wow, all of them are.
So these are the former champions.
Everyone, former and current.
Oh, okay.
So here goes the.
Oh yeah, I see Fondura.
I think Burchell. I just saw Miguel or
Burchell,
yeah. So he's gonna go ahead.
Ray Vargas is C. Riddick Bowe.
It's gonna be a nice picture. It's like a class photo.
Yeah. Miguel's up there. Okay, Victor Ortiz. Oh, Jelena Martovic. Okay. I was calling her something else last night. At least I knew her first name.
No, that's not how you pronounce her last name. It's like Mergen, whatever. He pronounced it wrong.
I definitely stuck to the first name because I'm like.
Jelena. Yep, there's a lot of them.
Yep. And some of them didn't show.
Or they're not here yet, yeah. So, like, a lot of them, like, want to make sure. Oh.
Let's go.
You got to put that. He's the oldest bantamweight champion.
I don't know that Nonito wants that accolade. The oldest bantamweight champion. I don't think he wants to be reminded of that.
Same thing. Like, I forgot about that.
Oh, wow. Rafael Marquez. I haven't seen him in so long. I got to say hello.
Do you know how much they're going to get stormed after they called them all out on stage?
Yep. Well, a lot of this has gotten empty.
Because people are hungry. Literally.
They're hangry right now, for sure. That is a sea of champions.
Wow, that's a great photo. I want a copy of that photo.
And they gave them all medallions.
Oh, is that what the stack of medallions were for? Okay. Because I was like, if they're going to give these out one by one, like award people one by one, we'll be here.
Oh, yeah. It is the Mexican flag on the medallion, so like this.
Aquí está toda la crema innata del Consejo Mundial de Boxeo y con esta postal, con todos los campeones del mundo en el escenario, llega.
So right now he's just saying in Spanish that this is obviously all the former and current champions the WBC has that are in attendance. And obviously asking for applause for the picture. And honoring all the men and women up there. So it's all men champions. The only woman is actually the governor or the mayor of Acapulco, next to the Mauricio. That's a far zoom there, zooming way out. Wow.
They're going to get us in the shot.
I know.
No, it sounds like
it sounds like they're closing it out.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap up. She's going to find her husband. I'm going to find my co-host. And we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.